I'm McAllister,
And I am Tim.
and we
This
are the Somewhat
podcast,
Okay podcast.
this podcast is negative 100% boobs.
This is the most upbeat podcast you will listen to in your
Just,
entire life.
just listen to our sultry voices.
On my God, in word.
Mm,
Okay. Anyways, welcome to Somewhat Okay podcast, episode 15. 15
yay.
episodes, somewhat going strong. What are we talking about again?
Oh, we got a
Too many
plenty of things.
cooks.
Too many cooks.
Tim's topic. The first topic of today.
Mm. Well,
Before we get into
oh,
Tim's topic, I want to give a word to our sponsor, Elise's Picks,
What?
WordPress.com.
What?
I did an interview with her over on that site. We talked about
Oh.
music and movies and
Oh.
other productions. So go to elisepicks.wordpress.com and I should be the top one. It will say an interview with Tyler McAllister. I also released pieces of music along with the interview. So check that out. So
you done doing things.
thank you to Elise.
Done putting yourself out there.
Yeah, very much. You know, I'm very grateful that she let me come out and talk about my music. Also, my copy of Vacation got here.
Mm.
The record that I've been waiting to get for years now.
It's been 45 years.
But then it got pressed the very next week.
Oh.
A new press came the week after I bought an original press, after waiting years and years for a press to come out.
Feels bad, man.
Every single time. I gotta say, I'm exhausted from today.
¿Por qué?
I just ran around a lot today. I've actually gotten back into Pokemon Go.
Oh
recently,
boy.
because the updates, they've been more than somewhat okay.
More than somewhat okay.
And
Would you
honestly,
say
I think
average?
yeah, they are pretty average, and it makes the game much more playable, in my opinion.
Fair.
And if anyone takes either of the gyms near my house, I'm gonna personally come over there and beat your ass. So
Oh.
no one hurts my Pokemon and gets away with it, my guy.
That's the whole point of them, though, to fight for you.
No, my Pokemon are sweethearts that deserve to be treated with dignity and kindness.
You put them in an active combat
I
arena.
give them stations, and if someone is hurting them, I hurt them.
We only deploy troops in the middle of Syria. If anybody shot at them, oh boy. How dare they?
I mean, isn't that how war works? Like, no one hurts anyone, and if someone does, the leader comes over there like a stern father. Did you hit my son? Did you hit my son?
Generals are just dads.
Did you hit my son? Because let me tell you, if you hit my son, here's my nephew.
Oh, well.
Yeah? I can't come right now, buddy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alright, Tim, host the show for a few seconds. Do your too many
Oh.
cooks thing and then catch me up. I'll be right back.
Oh. Well, for Too Many Cooks, I must admit that I had two different ideas in a sense. In one sense, I was going to have everyone being me and Tyler, that we would take a random word generator and combine two words and make something since we're both creative persons, we would make a random story off of it. But I also had the idea midway through, like, hey, there's a lot of productions going on nowadays, you know? I mean, for, the big budget movies, there's bound to be plenty of crew members, you know, plenty input, different ways to direct it, different ways to handle it. But for the most part, I also just, like, l- just like had the realization that a lot of the songs today have like several different writers for them, and it's just for me it's odd. It's just the fact that like a really basic pop song required five writers just to write when the majority of the song is just chorus. I don't know. It's an odd sensation that I just don't understand, and it's disappointing to see in these in a lot of or
Sorry,
see
what?
nowadays. Oh,
Yeah, I've been here
I
the whole
was
time. Go on. What were you
oh
talking about? I'm
oh
sorry, I just missed the last part. Yeah.
just a recap for all the people in the
Yeah, for all the for all our Alzheimer's having fans, tune in.
the
This is for you.
well. I was speaking of Too Many Cooks being related mostly to the like majorly known pop industry, sort of like in music.
Uh huh.
Just because you see like there's all these like hip hop songs of the summer or whatever by big name artists, but they have
Drake.
like oh, they have like five different writers for one of the most basic ass songs
Oh yeah,
ever.
like that one
And
song
I don't
by
know,
I
it's
think it's
just
Beyonce,
mm,
"Who Run the World" or whatever,
mm,
where she says the same thing for the entire song, and it has like 6 writers.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just in a sense it can be it's just like why I don't know in that aspect, but I also sort of like bring it maybe like an instance of too many cooks in your own life, too many and too much input. One could say.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're not referring to the show
No,
Too Many Cooks that was on Adult Swim for a little bit.
no, not the short where everyone just slowly gets picked off one by one.
Damn. Well, let me see. How about Too Many Classes for my degree? How about that? Too many.
I think that's for every degree.
I'm getting physically ill
Oh,
from this math class. I just sit there, and my friend's explaining it to me, and I'm just thinking, I could stab myself with this pen right now, and I would die, and all of this would be over.
it'd do the world more good just to end it.
But I just keep sitting there, looking at it,
Enduring.
wishing it was over.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, I can think of a number of areas in my life where there's been
I
too
mean-
many cooks.
one instance in mine,
Uh huh.
sort of, it was whenever a previous long time ago guest Caleb, when we were hanging out in early high school, he would take me to play D&D with his family
Mhm.
or friends and family, and there was like 8 people in this like one session, and it was just chaotic because hardly anything would get done
Right.
because everyone's trying to do their own thing. That was also a session where I murdered an entire village.
I often murder entire villages.
Oh.
You know, and
Are you Grognak the Destroyer?
I have Grognak the Destroyer. Well, what am I trying to? There was a situation earlier this week that I talked about, a similar situation. I think that Too Many Cooks happens a lot whenever you're doing a play
Hmm.
and everyone wants to direct.
Oh boy.
Oh, excuse me. And you're just like, my guys, we have a director. We don't need more than one.
Yeah.
We already have the one that's hard enough. I was actually talking earlier today about how, after being directed by Christy for so long, I think if I ever have another director, I'm going to feel like they're going soft on me.
Oh no.
Because they'll be like, yeah, Tara, could you do this instead? And I'll be like, wait, you're not yelling at me? What's going on here?
I'm not being abused.
Something's horribly wrong. You haven't thrown a chair at my head. What is this? No, Christy
Oh
never threw a chair
my.
at my head, but she did. She that woman does yell quite frequently at everyone, and I love her. I love Christy.
Mm.
But she is loud. She never stops being loud. Sometimes. You know what?
No
you know
off
what happened
button.
a few weeks ago? Actually, Remember those
¿Por qué?
those escaped convicts that we had over here?
Oh yeah, there was, or what were like they were helped out. There was
Yeah.
like two of them who got. Oh God.
One of them one of them was hiding out in her neighborhood. And her
Oh.
neighborhood got like blocked off by cops. And
Gee.
yeah, she had to like
Well.
get searched to leave. She called. I was with Chris at the time. She called Chris and was like, "Hey, if you're gonna rob a bank, do it now, because every single cop in Clovis is over here." So
I mean,
yeah, that was. I can't imagine. I've never been in a situation like that before that I can think of, where there were like tons
Dude.
of police cars and stuff around.
oh yeah.
When we had that plane crash a while back, I did follow fire trucks out there
Oh.
because I was curious. I see all these fire trucks going insane. I'm like, what's going on?
What's going
My
on?
journalistic side was like, we must follow them. We must
Gotta
create
report
fake
on some
news.
deaths.
And so I did, and I saw the plane, and I didn't see any bodies or anything.
Sure.
I just saw the policemen, doing their thing, being copperoonies and whatnot. Fucking pigs, am I right, my guys?
Oh,
Anyways.
no.
But yeah, so that was interesting enough, and I was kind of like, cool. We're way off topic now. Too many cooks. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I think that can just apply to a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I like you can sort of like maybe apply it to Hollywood productions, but the thing is that if you got like a major director on there, there's no way in hell that anyone else has an input besides them.
No, not really. I mean, you can throw out like a small opinion or something, but you're never gonna be like. I just thought this scenario. Director's like, yeah, can you do this? No. Fuck you. I like the way I'm doing. No, you would never do that. Especially with me. Because I would not. I was doing some reading the other day about Marlon Brando. Once again. I frequently read about Marlon Brando, and I learned what a hard time it was to work with him because he could never memorize his lines. For that matter, he just wouldn't read the script. But they would have to put little cue cards around the set for him to read off of during filming. He told Francis Ford Coppola, he was like, "Do you like the scene in the waterfront, or the taxi scene and on the waterfront?" Francis is like, "Yeah," and he says, "Well, guess what? Cue cards all over the roof."
just oh no.
Francis Ford Coppola, he would have them in the bread. They'd be in bottles sometimes on the roof, underneath a desk. Like, he just had them all over the place. And now when I watch his films, I can't help but look at him and think about the fact that he's probably reading his lines off of a cue card.
Well,
that being said, he is still one of the greatest actors who ever lived.
Yeah, I mean, if you make it work, then hell, I mean...
frequently, he would have... I wish I had the knack that he had, because he would find himself in situations where directors would stop him, and before the director could even tell him what to do, he'd be like, yeah, whatever. I got it.
It's all good.
And then he would do it, is the thing. He was so good. I remember I read about him taking this acting class. And in the acting class, the teacher said, run around like a bunch of chickens who have heard an air raid siren go off and bombs are falling from the sky.
Oh.
And everyone in the class ran around like crazy except for Marlon. Teacher was like, "What? Why did you sit?" And he said, "I'm a chicken. I don't know what an air raid siren is."
God damn it. I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
he understood acting, and at the same time, he didn't hold it to the high pedestal that most people hold it to. He saw it as it should be more of a hobby.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, it's just like it's always to those two different degrees, though, in any type of field. because someone can just be like, "Oh yeah, I just write for a hobby," and then
Right.
there's someone else who's just like, "I haven't slept in the last 4 days.
Like me.
I, I accidentally,
Constantly.
I accidentally missed an if in my work screenplay."
Oh, man. I don't even check for that kind of shit. I just tell people, if you see something wrong, correct it. Don't tell me about it. I don't care. You know what I meant.
Completely changes life.
Oh, yeah. And that happened. We were doing a script reading the other night. And I originally had a terrible ending planned for this skit because it was very rushed and very sudden, and I just didn't really know what I wanted to do at this part. But one of my actors gave me a great idea for the ending, and I've actually printed up a new script using the ending that he came up with because it's genius. And I think I should give him some kind of writing credit for that part because that's such a fantastic ending.
I mean, it's fair.
I mean, I just think he'd probably tell me not to or what have you, but I'm probably gonna do it because it's my project. You're just an actor. You're just screen candy. So
he only mentioned something that was really helpful.
I mean,
but he's pretty expendable.
oh yeah,
He's just an actor. Who cares?
Actors are like cattle.
Oh.
You feed them when you need to. You let them graze. And then you take them to the slaughterhouse.
Oh no.
Alfred Hitchcock. 1927.
I'm gonna look this up.
He said something along those lines. I think he said something like, actors should be treated like cattle.
Oh.
Yeah. And everyone was like, oh, how could you?
But.
How dare you say that about Audrey Hepburn?
No.
Shouts out to Audrey Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
She's dead, isn't she?
Probably.
It's unfortunate.
I don't know.
She was cute. In the, like, 60s, 70s.
Well, yeah.
Probably not as cute now.
Back then. Oh, I don't know. You never know.
She's dead. Stop it, Tim.
That might have been
advocating for necrophilia.
That might have been the turning point.
Plastic surgery? No. Death. You know what I've come to realize recently as I was scrolling through Instagram is hot people are fucking corny.
Oh, what, like just like basic ass quotes or
they just find any reason to be naked and related to the situation. Like at a funeral, like, I believe that we should celebrate life by not being bound by cloth. And it's like, you're standing in my dad's casket. You're literally standing in my dad's casket, dude.
Just having like a micro bikini on.
I'm making him look better. Shut up. You're standing in my dad's I watched a movie last night with Jim Belushi. It was a rom-com. But the only funny thing about it was Jim Belushi. God damn, he was funny. Man. Yeah, he was the funniest character in the fucking movie, which is a shame because there weren't many characters in the movie.
Rip.
And Rob Lowe was in it. Demi Moore was in it. Someone else. Also, I think her name was Elizabeth Perkins, I think. I'm sorry if that's not your name. You played Joanne Weber. You did very good. Anyways, that movie is called About Last Night, but is originally called. Hold on, Tim. Stall for me real quick.
So,
Improvise.
quick segue. There was a new Unfriended movie.
Oh man.
Called The Dark Web.
I am actually I was just watching videos on Instagram about it. Actually, I actually want to see it so bad.
But apparently Jake Paul's in it.
Wait, is he?
Apparently, he's accredited.
Hold on.
He has an IMDb credited for it.
Is he like a main character?
I don't think so. He wasn't credited as a name character.
All right, let me hold on. Please say this isn't, because I really wanted to see it because it seems so out of touch to me. Because who actually talks about the dark web anymore?
Yeah.
Like realistically, it comes out in 4 days.
I mean, it's a bad, or like, there's a lot of bad stuff that goes on around it, no doubt. But to say that it's like the big boogeyman that everyone is really scared about.
I am very happy to say you're wrong.
Am I? I'm pretty sure.
He's not on the cast list as far as I can
Let me
see.
see. Let me see.
I'm looking at the
I'm
IMDb right now.
see.
Maybe he's got some kind of other credit down here. Let me see. Like an extra or something. No? No, I don't see him.
Let me see. If you just like Google it, it says in the cast Jake Paul.
Where?
Just like just do like a Google search.
Well, I went to the IMDb page. Cast.
Maybe it just makes a small enough cameo, but
Maybe he's like just on. They just have one of his videos on the screen at some point. Well, yeah, he's not on there as a name character. He probably plays himself.
yeah.
Because that's the only thing he could play. God knows.
Holy, but geez, only a budget of $1 million.
It is a Blumhouse production.
True.
They specialize in not
Well,
spending too much, but pulling in a lot.
Well, to be fair, the original Unfriended was like all it did ever really feature was like 4 sets, and those being mainly the. I remember watching it with Caleb and Andrew, and we talked about it like maybe last year, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, that movie was actually pretty good." I was just like, "What?
Oh no!
What?"
Did we watch the same movie? Are you sure?
I literally couldn't get it like any amount of tension out of that movie just because if anything happened. I'm just like, it's Skype. This is stupid.
It's Skype. Well, they're going. They're taking a less supernatural approach with this one. Is what I appreciate about it so far.
Yeah, isn't it? Like, I guess it's probably got to do with like kidnapping and.
It reminds me of that game that
them.
Andrew was playing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that game too. I just can't really. I also make fun of because it's just stupid. They're literally in the middle of your house, and then you just like turn off the lights, stand in a corner, and they're just like, "Oh no, we lost the signal.
Oh my god.
We gotta get out of here." And then,
That's the other
and
thing
then
too.
you just like, then you just like hop back on, and they're just like, "Wait."
You're aware that
back at
these
the
people
signal.
are coming to get you, and yet somehow you're like, I am perplexed. I must continue to do this.
Well, at the same time, it's the people who are also doing it. They're just dumb because they keep getting the signal from the same exact place.
They go into the house and they're like, he's in. I lost it. All right, guys, come on, let's go. We gotta get out. Yeah, you hear them like bust in, and then the character will hide or whatever, turn off the lights, whatever it is, and they're just like, oh, she knows I'm afraid of the dark. All right, let's go, guys. We didn't bring any flashlights. God damn it.
Then they drive over to the local Starbucks and it's like, "Hey, boss!"
The fucking dark
signal
web
turned
people
on
are
again.
like, oh, hey, look, another one. So, you guys watch the World Cup? Can't believe France won.
I know.
They lost a lot of money.
Oh wait, the signal's back on. We gotta go back.
Get the guns. Like looks at the cashier. You didn't hear shit.
We're from the.
Wait, it's coming from behind the The fucking cashier attacks them. With like the register. Oh, World Star.
For the rest of the game, you don't have to worry. They never come. Honestly, wouldn't that just be
your pursuer died?
It would just be a funny like game mechanic, and like if
a nice
just like
random ending you can get.
Your assailants just get randomly murked. They just get randomly caught up in a blood.
It's like a car crash outside. Oh! Why? All I wanted to do was kill people for the dark web.
Just a totally nonsensical ending where you just do the most stupid stuff, and it just ends up with the people just dying randomly.
They literally just wreck their car. They get pulled over by the police outside your house. What the fuck is all this in the trunk, boys? We got ourselves one of them dark webbers.
It's just that commonplace because everybody sent from the dark web is just
Yeah, the
that
dark
stupid.
web is just literally the internet now.
It's an actual, like, yeah, online they do all these bad stuff, but whenever it comes to real life, they're actually really bad about
Yeah.
everything. So
This is a bunch of wannabe guys
Mhm.
trying to be dark web people. Maybe we should stop talking about that before we get murked. So anyways, back to the film that I was talking about. It's based off of a play called Sexual Perversity in Chicago,
Oh my.
which was originally supposed to be the title of the movie.
Mhm.
But TV stations said, "Oh no,
Oh no.
we can't broadcast that. That's too vulgar.
That's a bad.
You can't reference sex in your title unless it's subtle." About last night, the old in and out shabuka. That's fine.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Well, sexual
I don't
stuff's
even-
a lot more accepted now, but sexual perversity that's so non-perverse. Who gets turned on by the word sexual perversity
Yeah.
in Chicago, for that matter? Anything happening in Chicago, I'm automatically turned off. But I just found that so
I'd like to
funny
not
that
be.
like they were like, "Oh no, we won't broadcast that. We have
That's-
morals. We're a TV station."
It's
Shut
not like
up.
we're just trying to get money and views.
Which made no sense, but apparently it's a play. Which about last night, I do recommend it, by the way. It's really sappy. But it's and so many fucking montages. I feel like the scriptwriters, like, they just didn't write enough script, and they were like, so how do we show that they like time has passed? Just show them
It's a
doing stuff and then
montage.
fade to them doing more stuff and then fade to them doing more stuff and then eventually it'll segue into a new scene.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like a montage? Yeah, just do that like literally 5 times. There are 5 montages in this movie.
What?
I counted. After the third one, I was like, wait, another one?
Usually there's only like one.
There were 2 good ones. Like the first one showing their relationship, building, and the friends getting jealous, because it's a great study about relationships and how charging into relationships isn't a very good idea, and how your friends will get quite jealous whenever you get into a relationship because they'll start to feel replaced by your new partner.
Fair.
But anyways, and so they showed this montage of them having the relationship, and I was like, cool. And the second one showed the hassle that is moving. Even if it's just across town, like they literally just moved this girl out of one apartment into the guy's apartment, and they just showed what an agonizing pain that was in the montage. And I was like, man, I like this because it's quite, it's real. Moving sucks,
Amen.
But then the third and the fourth and the fifth montage came in, and I was like, you guys really wanted that almost 2-hour mark, didn't you? Because I guarantee you, if you took away these montages that last full-on songs, this movie would not be 113 minutes.
Just padding the runtime.
I'm telling you, man, that's exactly what they were doing, and it annoyed me so bad. But I still like the movie.
Yeah.
It's still an alright movie.
What could those montages even be of? Like, what were they?
There was... Alright, so there's the first 2 that I already talked about. And then there was another... Just basically them... The rest of the montages were just basically them... their friends feeling ignored. And then the next one was their, like, breakup. And then there was another one that was after the breakup of their, like, recovery. After the breakup. And I was like...
What?
You can't just say this.
Can't you just...
How about we talk about it? I know they say, show, don't tell, but Jesus Christ, you're showing me all this stuff. I don't know how to... But Jim Belushi's character, I don't know if I can find the opening scene to this movie, but the dialogue in it is... Wow. And excuse me. What's his name? Jim Belushi just does such a fantastic... I found it. Thank you, God. We're going to get copyrighted the fuck out of right now.
Oh, no.
We're gonna watch this opening
GG.
scene, my guys. Here we go. Let me get to the editor. So Jim Belushi is the thicker fellow.
Oh boy. 420.
The hell is this? We're podcasting, Austin.
Shh.
Are you honestly asking if we can play games while we're podcasting?
He's one bored boy.
The poor thing. Let's see. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
3, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what? So tell me.
Wait.
What? About last night?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah?
Are you fucking
Where am I
kidding
supposed to
me?
go?
Are you pulling?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Here's
Hold on.
you. It's a 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh,
1, 2,
okay,
3.
sorry. We'll do 3,
You
2,
threw
1.
me off.
Okay. I was doing a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We'll do 3, 2, 1. So go back to 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 0.
So what? So tell me. What? About last night?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Drugstore.
Are you pulling my leg? So tits out to here, so?
Yeah?
Yeah, 20 couple years old.
You gotta be fooling.
Nope.
You devil.
What, you think she hadn't been around?
Yeah.
Hadn't gone the route?
She knew the route, did
Are
she?
you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What
she
is
wrote the route.
No shit. So tell me. So
It just
okay, so
feels
where am I?
like
So
a
you're
farce
probably
play, and they do.
So, okay.
It's like
I'm over at the pancake
gunshot
house. Who walks
dialogue,
in?
you know?
Over to the cash register, but this chick.
Right.
Yeah, 19, 20-year-old
Who we're
chick.
talking about?
She wants to buy a pack of Vice runs.
Oh, I can believe it.
Gets the smokes and does this number about how she forgot her purse up in her room.
Up in her room?
Yeah.
Was she a pro?
At that age?
Yeah.
Well, at this point, we don't know. So down we sit, we get to talking, this, that, blah, 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 and it's, come up to my room and I'll pay you back for the smokes.
No.
Yeah.
You're shit.
I'm telling you.
And was she a pro?
At this point, we don't know. But up we go. And it's, sit down, you want a drink? Well, what do you got? Bourbon? Fine. And then what shot does she up and pull? A, she says, I think I want to take a shower.
No.
Yeah. And B, she says, then let's fuck.
She said that? What did I just do? Was she a pro?
At this point, we don't know. So anyway, I do say I'll join you in the shower if you have no objections.
Of course.
So into the old shower we go. Does this broad have a body?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
So
me?
tell me.
The tits,
Yeah.
the legs.
Ass.
Are you fucking fooling me? The ass on this broad?
Young ass.
Well, yeah, young broad, young ass.
Right.
So anyway, we get out.
You're just so smooth. It's just like
I know.
dialogue so seamless.
It
But while
feels
we're
like a
toweling
play.
off,
It
I
does.
flick the towel at her
Like
very
a farce,
playfully like.
really.
And by accident, it catches her a good one on the ass. Thwack! We got this big red mark.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm all sorry and so forth. But what does this broad do? But let out a squeal of pleasure and relief that would fucking kill a horse.
No.
So what the hell? I'm liberal. I'd pick up a chair and I heave it at her.
Draw blood?
At this point, no. But what is she saying? Wait a minute. She crawls under the bed, pulls out this suitcase from under the bed. From out of the suitcase comes this World War II flak suit.
Oh, they're hard to find.
Oh, sure. Sip, sip, sip. She
What?
gets in the flak suit. We get down in the bed.
What are you doing?
We're fucking.
But she's in the flag suit.
Right.
Well, how do you get in?
Well, she leaves the zipper open. Right. But the shot is, every 30 seconds or so, she wants me to go boom at the top of my lungs.
At her?
No, just in general.
What? What?
Black suit. Every once in a while, I go boom.
I am
Everything
confusion.
She over the side of the bed. Turns on a little Sony tape recorder. But wait. I don't know what the shot is, right? All of a sudden, I hear coming out of the tape recorder, kapow, kapow. So fine. I'm pumping
I tell you,
away.
Jim
The
Belushi's
tape
great in
recorder's
this.
making airplane noises. Every once in a while I go boom, and the broad on the bed starts going crazy, right? She's moaning and groaning, I'm humping and bumping. She's screaming, Red Dog 1 to Red Dog Squadron, right? All of a sudden she screams, wait a minute, right? She leans into the bed, pulls out a 5-gallon jerry can, opens it up, it's full of gasoline. She splashes them all over the walls, whips the fucking Zippo out of her flak suit, and whoosh, the whole room goes up in flames, right? So the tape recorder's going rat tat 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 tat. The room's full of smoke, right? The broad jumps back on the bed and she screams, now! Give it to me now, for the love of Christ! So I look at the broad, and I figure, fuck this nonsense. 126, I'm in the hall, struggling in my shorts, make it
What
to the
is
elevator,
happening?
whole place is filled with smoke. Elevator arrives, the whole hall's filled with firemen.
You know, those fucking firemen make out like bandits.
Nobody does it normally anymore.
That's these young broads, Danny. They don't know what the fuck they want.
Do you think she was a pro?
A pro, Dan.
Yeah.
A pro is how you think of yourself. See my point?
Right.
Come on, you scumbags! Last inning! Only one run down! Hold it down!
What?
It
an
was just so
opening.
seamless.
Right?
But I wanted what was that?
Right? You're like, what is?
You wanted me to
What are
scream
they talking about?
top of my lungs.
And then she starts spraying gasoline on the wall, and then she takes a Zippo, and wah! The whole room goes up in flames. So I figure, fuck this. Yeah, I would too at that point, honestly. I was all for it. The jumpsuit, I was fine with it. The war tape, for whatever reason, I'm fine with that. You set the building on fire. I'm not. I don't enjoy that as much. I'm not as into it.
It's a mood killer, one could say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for some people they kind of get off on the idea of dying, but yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that clip from that movie because that was just so good. Such a great opening.
It's just like nothing I ever expected to actually hear.
It was pretty solid.
God damn it.
Can I pull Austin in here?
I mean, I'm down with whatever, my dude. Swap out guests for guests.
Why not? Let's bring him. Let me set him in. There we go. Anyways, let's move on to our next topic. Everybody, welcome Austin Bender.
Fan favorite.
Yeah,
Five-time
I
Olympic
apologize.
champion.
I didn't know it was Monday.
Nah, you're good, man. Welcome to the podcast, though.
Oh, hi. It's good to be here.
You
I just-
sound tired.
I
That
was
makes me
the
and
most
him both.
exhausted. I went to bed at 1 in the morning and then woke up at 5 and went to work until 3. And then I've been back doing homework ever since.
I feel that, dude. Well, since you're here, I gotta ask you. So
Ask
you're-
me.
You're doing this woman, right?
Okay.
Then she hops underneath the bed and pulls out this
Okay, so-
suitcase. It's a flak
Oh.
jacket from World War II.
Sean.
And she keeps the
Please.
zipper open so you can keep doing her, right? Then she pulls out this tape recorder that's playing gunshots while you guys are having sex. But then she pulls out a can of gasoline from under the bed and's throwing gasoline on the walls. Then she takes a lighter out of the flak jacket and throws at the wall, sets the place aflame. Do you continue? So moving on to the next topic, pecking order. 10. Go ahead.
Wow.
What
What
is
am
that?
I?
Well, yeah. What is your topic all about, 10? Pecking order.
Well, I'd just like to address. We all were in elementary school, right? Right,
No,
my
I
dudes.
skipped right to middle school.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I was banned
Yeah.
from elementary school.
Yeah, what's elementary school, to be honest?
But that was after you were in it.
Keep going. Keep going.
But I just like to reflect on the good old times where we, in elementary school, sort of like
You're talking
whenever.
about when you masturbated before sperm was made? Those good old times?
Keep going. John.
But whenever in those good old days, that's where the pecking order was created in a so-called elementary school environment between other students. And this is just supposed to be like a highlight of how much of an asshole were you during
Yeah,
your
what the fuck is
elementary
this
school
guy
years?
talking about? What is pecking
No,
order?
just like
What?
just the other day, I was like just thinking like how like in elementary school where all the cliques start forming, you're starting to get like with groups of friends, starting
Right.
to like self-identify.
Right.
I just remember the instances where I was just like a complete asshole. I was just like, geez. I was like, we were only kids, and I was just like, there was some stuff where I'm just like, okay, yeah, that was pretty scathing to another person.
Why don't you tell us, Tim?
Well, there was I remember there was this guy named Andrew, and not the Andrew that we all know.
Okay. Right.
But you know, there was something wrong with him, and like
Oh man.
he
Wait,
would.
what does this guy look like?
I'm not sure. Like,
Do you know his last name, perchance?
no,
Because
like
we had an Andrew at my school that there's something wrong with him too.
like he was like he was like a white kid. He usually had like a really like I'm not sure what to describe, but like a real short like haircut.
Dude,
Like
I think
a
we're talking
buzz
about the
cut?
same person.
He would like if you I'm not sure exactly like other symptoms, but I just remember that he was like really clingy.
Right.
Like everyone sort of like alienized him, and you know I tried to be friendly with him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but like I tried to be friendly with him, but he just like latched onto me.
It's one of the okay, so it's one of those guys that you see, and then you're
Mhm.
like, you know, I feel really bad for them. I'm gonna try to be the bigger person, and then you do it, and you're like, oh fuck, why did I do
Mm.
that?
Yeah, I relate to that.
And yeah, and I just remember like one day I was just like so sick and tired, and I just completely told him off, and he was like running away crying and all that. I was just like,
Holy shit.
Tim
Tim.
made someone
jeez.
What the fuck did you go off on him for? What did you say?
I think it was literally one day I was sick and I was at school, and you know I was like coughing, and like he would okay yeah I remember one of the things that sort of like ticked me off at that time is that he would just like do anything to copy what everyone else was doing, and he would like copy me like coughing.
boy.
He'd like force himself to cough, and I was just like, "Are you really doing this
Oh
right
my
now?"
God.
Oh god, sounds like the disappointed dad in Walmart. Are you doing this right now?
I
Of
mean
all
I
fucking
wasn't,
times.
and I mean it wasn't as like eloquent as that, but I was just like, "Okay, yeah, you just literally do anything you can just to try to fit in with anybody," and I just went off. I was just like, "Jeez," like he went away crying. He never spoke to me ever again, and it's just like, "Jeez." It's cutthroat, man. No, no. Do you two have experiences?
Well, at least we know Tim hasn't changed.
I-
I choked a kid in the second grade
experiences.
because I was
Oh,
Spider-Man.
you know,
He was the bad guy.
I'm not
I was
surprised
the
actually.
good guy. He put his hands on my
figure.
throat, and I was like, "Well, gotta fight back." So I started choking the fuck out of this kid. I had him on his knees when a teacher came over and was like, "What? Hey, hey, what are you doing? Let him go!" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sorry." This kid's got fucking my handprint on his fucking neck. I'm choking the shit out of him.
So you inspired Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, he inspired the violence, bro.
Yeah,
So,
blame me.
in the 7th grade, I want to say 7th or 8th grade. I don't know if anybody remembers Jacob Miller, Lally.
Wait, was he like
The one with the super long fucking fingernails.
I think
people-
so.
People called him Meep,
Oh yeah.
actual faggot. But anyways, moving on from that note, I walked into the band. Okay, so this is like the nerdiest story of my life. I walked into the band room to go get my instrument from the back, like practice room.
Mhm.
And for some reason, when I opened the door, he started scratching my face with his 6-inch long fingernails. I said, "Dude, stop." He kept doing it, so I reared back and I knocked the shit out of him.
Oh god.
And he just gets up and then he walks towards me, and I'm trying to walk back, but I trip over the French horn case, and I'm on the ground. And then he like acts like he's gonna pin me down, and he puts his knee in my stomach and then falls over himself.
Oh no.
And then as he's getting himself up, you hear him say you're sorry." I just look at him like, why would I say sorry for punching you in the face, you idiot? He's like, say it like you mean it. And then, of course, here comes Keith Sakani, dude. I saw that guy at work the other day. I still see that guy around town. And he walks up, he's like, "Both of you, come here."
Come here.
Oh no.
So we both walked with him to the little office of his.
Hmm.
He closes the door, simply to look at both of us and say, "I'm sorry, but I must take you to the principal's office." Immediately opens door back up. Why didn't you just take us to the
Didn't you just
principal's
say
office?
that? Jesus, the dramatic.
Show
in
don't
this guy.
tell.
I liked Keith though. He's a good guy.
Hmm.
He just was kind of different.
It's kind of different.
Just kind of different.
I
I mean,
remember
everyone
the,
in
I
the
remember the
world.
first time I got betrayed was in middle school. Like really betrayed.
how?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? It was my first day of school. I remember this guy because I used to beat the fuck out of him.
Oh. Oh.
Not in middle school, but like once he got into high school, he would come do martial arts with me, and I would
Oh.
kick the shit out of him.
Oh.
And I figured out why at one point because I guess I repressed this for a long time, and I never knew why I wanted to beat the shit out of this guy so much. But I was walking down the hall on my first day. I was going to, I think, my 4th period class.
Mm.
And this guy walks up to me, and he goes, "High five." And so me, being the trusting individual I am at this point, go, "Oh, cool." And I go to give him a high five, and he lowers his hand and says, "Who's gay?" as he points at me. And I've never forgotten it ever since.
That is the ultimate betrayal, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking just
I got
like
memed on in
stole-
middle school, dude.
stole a girl or
A
something. Or
literal
just
no you
turned all your
joke at me
friends.
in middle school.
Turned all your friends against you. Nah. Just-
No, that is nothing is worse than who's gay joke.
oh,
Man.
oh no.
Man, what happened to that?
Oh,
What happened to that kind of
no.
bullying? Now kids just shoot up schools all the time.
It's just a default
They're
default
automatic.
setting.
You stepped on my jaw.
Everyone's packing the Crips.
Literally
Bloods.
everyone, even the teachers, are like, "I swear to God, if Jamal smarts off to me in class today, I'm gonna pop his ass. I'm gonna Tupac the fuck out of him. I've had enough. I don't have to take this anymore. I didn't go to college to get roasted by some 7th graders. I
How
don't gotta take this."
You know, 7th graders, in the famous words of John Mulaney, 7th graders are the most absolute biggest dickheads you will ever meet because they don't care.
Yep.
They'll look at you as you're walking down the street and they will make you feel uncomfortable about the thing that already makes you feel uncomfortable as it is.
But see, the problem
Hey,
is,
that guy's got some weird looking knees. Stop! That makes me sensitive!
"Hey, dude,
You know,
What's
just
wrong with
shit
your
like
nose?
that.
Looks like I could skateboard on it." What? I don't have a big
Hey!
nose. Ha! You
Hey,
Jewish.
you autistic, bro?
You autistic?
Actually,
You're
actually,
literally
yes, I
walking
am,
down.
but thank
What
you.
are you, retarded? What?
Yeah,
I'm literally just
actually
walking.
I am.
This daily
Not
walk
that
was
it's any
fine until I
concern
built
to
a
you.
middle school on my route. Now all I ever get is roasted on the way home.
I'm middle school on my roof, bro. I'm sure that's exactly how the people next to Gaddis feel. Because they probably were just enjoying their life
Uh-huh.
outside
Out
of the
in the
city
country.
limits.
Yeah.
And they build this big fucking middle school that looks like a prison.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Oh, God.
they used to wake up to like birds chirping in the morning, and then
Now they wake up to
wakes
mom
at-
saying,
no,
"Get out of my
hold on.
fucking way!"
Wakes up at 6:30 a.m. Damn, Daniel! Oh. No.
Oh yeah, that's still a
Hated.
thing.
No,
I know.
no, they
because-
were doing the fucking bottle flip like a year after it happened.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, you got. I mean, it wasn't even really that impressive in the first place, and you guys are literally still out here doing it. And they're like freaking out about it. They're like, whoosh, ah! I'm like, you
Stop.
guys don't know what trajectory is yet, do you? Or like gravity or anything, really?
How bad would like a sitcom show be of like this like rolling back here of an like just having like a middle school or a high school where all the like the kids instead of like cliques they turn into gangs
Oh,
and
hell
just
yeah.
constantly shooting at
Can we make
each
that a
other in
video
the-
game? I'd play the shit out of that.
How well do you think that would transcribe?
I'd play as the like the weird furry kids that had tails.
Oh, no.
You know?
+5 to stealth.
You're never gonna make fun of my katana collection again.
The jocks just drive a
Do you ever think
four-wheel in
about
the
what
middle
it
of
would
the
be
courtyard.
like if adults could just like punish the fuck out of other people's kids?
Oh,
Like,
no.
let's say this is his dad. He like, he drives by these kids playing out in their yard every day, and they're like, "Nice car, idiot!" And they just like say it to him on the wrong day, and he stops his car. He gets out. And he picks this kid up by the end. Who's got a gay car? Who? Say it! Say it!
Music stops.
And he's like, I do. That's what I thought. Faggot! Don't ever talk to my car again. Don't ever talk to me or my car again.
Oh, no.
Oh, speaking of cars, did you guys like to hear something?
Oh boy.
Children want to hear a story
Do your children want
No.
to hear
about
story?
a little Camaro that my dad bought today.
Oh shit.
Oh, my white
Yeah.
people.
I know, dude. He told me, he's like, I walked into the kitchen, and this is how white we are. Or, okay.
How Caucasian we are.
Restatement. I would like to retract the statement and restate.
Redacted.
My dad is.
Your dad is
Because I
very
didn't
white.
say it. Oh, it didn't. We're like, oh, how's your day? Blah, blah, blah. You know, the normal white people shit.
Right.
And then he goes, have you seen my beauty?
Oh, no.
Oh man,
I said, excuse me? What did you just say to me?
I was really hoping your dad walked in and was like,
And
"Yo,
then he
kids,
goes-
come look at how lit this car is."
Oh, no.
Sorry, Dad.
Dude,
What did you
that is-
say? It is
I know
hashtag
someone-
lit, my guys. Come on, look at my car. We're gonna
I
turn
work
up.
with a guy named Ben. Ben is tall and in the Air Force. So imagine just a tall 43-year-old that's in the Air Force.
Right.
Mhm.
Already
That's exactly what you're picturing. He says stuff like legitness, FML.
Legitness.
It's the shiz,
Oh,
bruh.
no.
He says shit like that to me all the time. And
Dude.
honestly, I'm never mad. It makes me laugh so hard because I'll be walking down and I'm like,
He said
Ben,
all of that.
I appreciate that you're trying to look young and hip, but the fact that you have
Number one,
your
the shit
combat
you're
boots
saying
on?
is from 2007.
It's
first
from an
problem.
old meme from a kid that probably no one likes as it is. But anyways, moving on.
Oh god.
No, he wears the craziest little socks with his combat boots. He wears a polo shirt with his khakis, like his khaki shorts, with his combat boots on with like, I think the socks he had on when we closed on, what's today, Monday?
Mhm.
Yeah.
When we closed on Saturday, he had orange socks with tacos on them.
Does he?
What?
Does he
What?
Okay, but to
I
be
love
honest
this
though,
movie.
here's the thing. Ben's one of my favorite people at the store.
Right.
Because even though he does all that stuff, he does it because he couldn't give a shit less what anyone else thinks about him. I mean, come on. You're picturing this guy, right? There's
Yeah.
no way he does care about what anyone else thinks about him. And I fucking love that about him so much. He'll walk around and I'm like, hey Ben, how's your day been? Oh, it's been one of them doozies,
Oh,
It's been
no.
a
Been a
legit day
doozy,
of
boy.
FML, my bro.
Not a doozy.
I'm like, a day of FML, my bro?
Day of FML, my bro.
What?
God damn.
Excuse me?
Excuse me,
But yeah.
please.
He's cool. I just think it's fucking hilarious when he constantly does stuff like that.
So
He'll do it to some customers and they freak out.
I do
That's
have
great.
something important that I need to bring up.
Okay.
That has happened. Have we seen the film Stand By Me?
Yes.
No.
Well, they go and they try to find the body.
Right.
Bunch of
I
little
have
teenagers.
The Stephen King film.
Yes, he got a leech on his dick.
So, one of the actors in that movie has me
Killed himself?
blocked on Twitter.
What?
Wait,
Will
wait,
Wheaton,
hold on.
the
What?
actor who
Will
plays
Wheaton?
Gordy LaChance
Will
in the movie, has me blocked on Twitter.
How? Why?
I've never even talked to him. I didn't know who he was. But someone tweeted out about someone tweeted to me about me being, or him saying something regarding blocking some kind of people. Oh, and also his Twitter name is Will quotations. This account mocks fascist Wheaton.
What?
So I'm assuming he thinks I'm a fascist.
What?
It's the only
What?
reason I can assume he has me blocked on Twitter.
Do you just have like something in your bio that might have made it go off,
Let me
or
go read my bio real quick.
because
Maybe
I
he's
just
got
don't
an
know.
auto block or something.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
Twitter's like the one place where you can just go and like just randomly look at like somebody's profile and just be
My
like,
literal
"You're blocked."
bio is a filmmaker and musician just trying to make stuff he likes.
Just maybe
that
something
fascist?
you tweeted. I'm not sure.
I really don't know because I went through and I cleaned up my tweet. Like I deleted every single tweet I had recently to start over. And I don't know. Someone just told me about it. And I went to go look at his page because I was like, who the fuck is Will Wheaton? And yeah, I'm quite literally blocked from. Hang on, I'm gonna send a screenshot in Discord. I tweeted it out and was like, does anyone know who this guy is? And Concerned Caller got on there and he was like, I'm pretty sure he's just a professional complainer.
Oh.
He is. There you go. I sent this.
I don't know many people that actually like Will Wheaton.
I don't even know who he is, dude.
Will, this account mocks fascist Wheaton.
He's verified, of course.
Blocked you. You are blocked from following at Will W and viewing at Will W's tweets.
What?
I
don't understand.
I legit don't understand either, dude. I found this out earlier today.
It must have just been some auto blocker because.
Are you sure that's actually Will Wheaton's Twitter account?
That's a check mark.
He's verified, dude.
That doesn't seem right, but huh.
Well, you know, you do hear like there's a lot of people on like Twitter mass block people just for like tweeting at something or doing
following
anything.
A certain person.
Yeah, so there's a way to mass. There's a way to mass block
Richard
people.
William Wheaton III.
I mean, there was what there was I forgot who. It was like some big name celebrity or something, and they were like they blocked every
Young
single
Jesus?
person. There was like everybody they blocked everybody who was following Trump.
Oh, that's nice.
So it was just like apparently that happened.
Does following someone constitute supporting them?
Well, yeah, there was like a whole I saw this on a Phil DeFranco show.
Well, no,
and
I'm
it's
just
like,
bringing it up.
Well,
the
yeah,
concept of it.
Yeah, but like I'm also gonna use like the argument of him. It's just like, no, that does not necessarily mean that you support them. Like he's a big public figure. Trump is a big public figure. There's people following him because that's a one-stop place to get information. Evan knows that the Trump's Twitter team is pretty active. So it's an information guide. And if you think that just blocking everybody who follows him is going to fix something, you're stupid.
They like to
It just makes them feel good about themselves.
They like to have this echo chamber where it's only opinions they like. Because anything.
Exactly.
But people on the right do the same thing. So
That's
I mean,
America. Yeah, I know.
Everyone does it, and it's super annoying.
And see, that's the thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's the alt left. Oh no, it's the alt right. It's both of them, you bunch of fucks."
And I love when like I see like you know, the alt right people saying stuff like, "Haha, you snowflakes, you fucking snow," but they're like the most triggered people ever at everything, at the little things. Like Ben Shapiro literally made a piece about how Will and Grace is a TV show that was ruining society because of their depiction of out of wedlock birth.
I don't know about ruining society. They may look stupid, but they're not.
No, it may be an awful show, but I don't think it's driving society. And oh my god, that one guy that works for InfoWars, not Alex Jones, because he's hilarious and I love him. He's a gem.
InfoWars.
But the British guy, whatever his name is, and how he just talks about the Watson guy, Paul Joseph Watson, I think. Anyways, he made this entire piece about how pop culture is why Islam wants to destroy us all.
Oh, good.
Like, that was pretty much his point.
I guess, dude.
But to be fair, I think it's just like this, like going on like sides. A lot of like public left figures, they do like announce like, I'm gonna mass block everybody.
And
it's
some
just like,
public left figures
okay.
are fucking stupid, by the way.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to, no. Let me elaborate. So you know how that situation where Trump was like, MS-13 are all a bunch of animals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That Nancy Pelosi,
Bitch.
whoever the fuck she is,
She's
she
so
came out and
annoying.
was like, they may do a lot of bad things, but we shouldn't call them animals. It's not nice.
Bro, they literally rape people.
They literally rape, mutilate, video torture, like you name it.
They're so-
use
they're
MS-13's
literally
probably done it.
carcasses. Yeah, they use infant. I think this is true. They use infant carcasses to transport drugs.
You know,
Mhm.
dude.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That's been lots of.
Well, the thing is that half the
do
time they don't even kill them. They just put them under an anesthesia. This has been a huge thing. They put them under anesthesia, open them up, put it in like an organ of some sort, stitch them back up, and then like tell them go here.
Well,
And then whenever they get to their destination, they put them under anesthesia again and then open them up.
well,
Sometimes
well.
you gotta cut open a baby, man.
Apparently.
Yeah, and no, I had to read long, extensive cases about what MS-13 does in their free time.
Oh, golly.
they crochet.
I had to write a 2-page paper. Yeah, when they're not murdering and raping people, they're just like,
Gay
man,
crochet.
I can't wait to give this to my grandma.
Hey, also, how do you like?
She's gonna love it, essay.
Oh my god.
Is that the most racist thing we've done on the podcast? Find out next week on.
Oh my god.
That's not racist. This is MS-13, so we're safe.
It's just.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
It's like making fun of
They're
ISIS.
they're evil Mexicans. It's fine.
Okay, whenever you say it like
Yeah.
that.
They're the bad Mexicans.
Do you mind if I change the subject just really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know why or what caused me to do it, but I started scrolling up in our general discussion,
Mm-hmm.
and I come across this picture of Tim with blood all over him, flipping the camera off. And I feel like
Oh, I see it now.
this is the embodiment of MS-13.
Oh,
Yo,
goddamn.
just chunk some babies up, SA.
SA.
Get this picture of me, bro.
Como
I'll get you the
estas,
bird.
motherfucker?
If that's your figurehead of MS-13, I don't think anybody would take you seriously.
Tim looks a lot more like someone who survived MS-13.
Okay. Flipping off the
But,
camera, he's
like,
like, I
barely.
survived, bitches.
It's MS-13 taking the picture. It's like three guys with machetes on the other side of the picture.
They're like, yo, SA, I know we're gonna kill you, but
He literally
Give us
just
that
got done fighting the first 6. Now they're singing their final boss, El Chapo. I am El Chapo.
Oh my
I will
god,
destroy
dude.
you all.
You know,
He just radiates machetes.
it sounds like half the people that come into my store.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about where I work or what I do because I don't want any bad shit to go down, you know, just to be safe. But lots of Hispanic people come to my store, which is not the problem at all. But the problem is they come into my store and they walk up to me when I give them the hi, how can I help you? And they look at me and they're like, ¿Tú quieres así española? All right. Let's try that one more time. Hi, welcome to so-and-so. How may I fucking assist you? ¿Cómo estás español? Bro, look at me. Look at my hair. Look at my eye color. Look at the color of my skin and listen to how I talk. Listen to my accent, bro. Do you really think I understand what you're saying? Who's the real racist one?
It's racist for people to expect me to speak in Spanish.
So
Fucking racist as shit, dude. And I'm like, what? And I mean, I see.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I understand why they do it, but still. They're literally just trying to get me to go find someone that can speak Spanish. Because they probably look at me, they're like, this white boy doesn't. But he'll find someone who
He will
does.
find someone who does speak Spanish.
He'll adapt, overcome.
So I wanted to hit on our next subject because I have a funny story regarding this one.
Oh boy.
Hallucinations.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
boy.
Oh
I was
no.
talking to my friend Simon earlier today.
Mhm.
He was telling me about a time when he was very sick. So sick that he started to have hallucinations in the waiting room at the hospital.
Oh.
So he's sitting in the hospital waiting room, you know, just in one of those chairs waiting to be seen. As you do at a hospital. He'll probably be seen 4 or 5 hours probably.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting there. And then he looks to his left, and in the chair next to him is a chicken. A straight up chicken is just standing in this chair. So what does Simon do in his state? He starts to talk to the chicken out loud. In reality, he's talking to the chicken. There's no chicken at the hospital, obviously.
Yeah.
But he turns to this chicken and he goes, "Hey chicken, what the hell are you doing here? This is a hospital. Shouldn't you be at a vet?" And some people that are about to be seen are like, "Yeah, maybe he should go before we do." Actually, Simon's literally talking to air to this imaginary
What
chicken.
the
There's something wrong with him.
He was on some of that good shit, dude. You tell him to find me next
Oh
time.
no, he was sick as fuck, dude. You don't want to. Yeah. They came over to him and he was like, they had to fucking use 3 ice packs to fucking cool him down, dude. He was
Oh
hot as
boy,
shit.
he was on that good life, bro.
That Molly. Give me some of that Molly. By the way, I've come up with an evolution for the hell yeah guy.
Oh no.
So there's your classic hell yeah guy that's like hell yeah, and then you got your other hell yeah guy that's like, oh hell yeah. Now,
Duke Nukem, no.
both of them send you running in the other direction. But which one are we more afraid of is the question.
I'm more afraid of the one who can gun me down.
Oh hell yeah. When I say that in that voice, I just see a guy in a public place jerking off.
Oh no.
Oh hell
Why?
yeah. It's like, oh no. Timmy, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
Timmy.
Never call me that.
Tim.
I agree.
Wait
Oh.
for it. You guys ready for this?
I don't know if I am, dude.
Make sure you're keeping an eye on Discord.
I don't see nothing yet, Captain.
Okay, well wait, where are you looking? Look at your name, Tim.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The absolute madman.
I refuse to be this.
Don't worry,
I refuse.
we'll change it back after this podcast.
Yo,
it's fine.
young Timmy, that's the next fucking big hit pop album.
To be honest, Tim,
Young Timmy.
young Timmy, spit some bars for us.
Uh.
I'm a Jeep
I wanna kill
pie.
myself.
I like. How dare you? Just. How dare you?
And I want to do it
I'm a Jeep
with
pie.
an elf.
What?
A Jeep pie.
I want to kill myself.
I
And I
want.
want to do it with an elf.
I'm a Jeep pie. I like dick. God,
Yeah,
you gotta be the
hallucinations.
council.
That's really all I had to add. Does anyone have any hallucinations they've had recently?
So, there was the time that I took an illegal substance.
Undiscreet.
did meth.
Indiscreet.
Many. It's been a long time.
He has
About
all
a
his
year
teeth
ago.
back now. It's great.
Yeah.
How did he regrow? What?
And I started talking to the wall because it grew a face and started talking to me.
Oh.
This is after.
What did it say to you?
Well, from what I remember, the face looked at me. It's like, how's your day been so far? And I think I looked at it and I said, I just wish I understood the meaning of life, friend. And then it looked at me, it's like, buddy, you're never gonna know what that is. Just change your aspects on
Oh
life.
my God.
Trust me, it'll make you happier.
Just
And then he
just
looked at me, he's
kill
like,
yourself.
I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I hope you enjoy the rest of your life,
My
friend.
people need me.
And then the fucking face disappeared, and I looked over at my buddy, and I was like, dude, I'm not okay.
Well, I just like how he spoke. He was like on a kid's show. Like, hey.
It will be okay,
you
my
doing?
good friend.
Yeah, called me friend.
Everything will be okay in time.
I would just punch the wall, my dude.
I thought about it.
He's just all kind, and you're just like, what the hell?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have a lot of hallucinations, but I have a lot of horrible dreams.
I was gonna bring up. Oh, I was gonna bring up dreams too, and sort of like
Good.
this subject.
Good, because
But,
I have lots of dreams.
For me, the only other thing I could sort of like classify as hallucinations are whenever and this has happened a lot more recently, but I have like dreams where I'm like living different lives,
Right.
and it's like it's the same me, you know. It's like I didn't like change who I am. I'm not like some stud looking guy. I just turned into it's just like me living some weird different life. And it's always weird whenever I wake up because I'm just like, I think I just lived like a year in another dimension or something.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm just like, did the streams just cross over? Did I just accidentally see a more successful Tim's life?
You hate it when that happens?
So yeah, those are the only things I would really sort of like almost classify as hallucinations to me, just because I get so shaken by them, where they like it feels like they're so impactful, in a sense. So yeah,
I
I
wish
don't
my
know.
dreams meant anything.
Oh,
This is horrifying. I had this dream where I was this kid
Mhm.
at this funeral with my family. It felt like I was in the Addams family just because of the way that the family looked.
Mhm.
And then everyone went down to the burial ground without the casket, and they expected me to go get the casket. And so I went to get the casket, which was outside for some reason. And it's very dark at this point. And then a sort of Dead by Daylight thing happens where I'm walking to go get the casket, and then my angle is automatically adjusted to look at this guy who has a chainsaw and is like, I'm coming to get you. And so I spend the rest of the dream hiding from this guy with the chainsaw, who anytime he even if I step in water,
Mhm.
makes a splash, so he's like, "Oh hell yeah, boy, come here!" And he starts chasing me, and then I've got to hide somewhere again until I find, I guess, the right gravestone, because there was no coffin. I don't know what my family sent me out there for. I had this other dream where we were going over to my grandma's house, and for some reason, when we got to it, her yard was full of snakes.
Oh,
Probably symbolic of what kind of person she is. Anyways,
damn.
so then it sort of skips the visit and goes right to when we're going outside. And we're going outside, and this guy's breaking into my car.
Hmm.
We're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he starts running away. And then we go to get in our car, and there's a fucking giant-ass snake in there. And I was like, yo, there's a giant-ass snake in here. So then Travis opens up the door to let the snake go get the guy that was robbing us. And the snake is, like, attacking this guy for, like, 5 or 10 minutes, like, and this shit's violent. Like, this dude's screaming.
Graphic.
And we're all just, like, standing there, like, ah! And it's just, like, it was so intense and shit. And then I remember at the end of the dream, this guy, animal control comes, I guess, and gets the snake, but...
This person just attacks a robber and then...
But then this guy comes back over, and he's like halfway covered in blood, and also the snake bit his testicles off too. So that's the thing that happened.
God.
And he comes back over, and he's like, "Hey man, thanks for calling animal control." And then he fucked off. And I woke up and was like, "What in the hell was that?" Oh man, yeah, I don't know. That was
One of my
weirdest
most
dream.
One of the most graphic dreams I had is like a kid. I was just like, I remember I was in like some kind of, it's just like a crazy house basically at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember this one specific scene, but I just like run into, or I just like walk into this living room. There's just like blood all over the place. And then I just see like this, like, you know, like stereotypical like white grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know the grandma from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah, Muriel.
Basically just like Muriel. It's like a real life version of her. And she's running away, coated in blood too. And I just see, and then like chasing after her is a kid or like a toddler, just like running towards her, and he's like 2 knives in his hands, and on one of the knives is a head.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
what the
and I was
fuck?
I didn't go to sleep that night. I was just like, what?
Oh god.
That dream was just that shocking that I still remember it to this day, and I had it like whenever I was maybe like 7 or 8.
One of my first nightmares was I was 5 years old, and I had a dream that I was running through a maze, and in this maze there were giant spiders that were trying to get me, and my whole dream was just spent running away from these spiders. I don't know. I think that plays like a huge factor in me being terrified of spiders to this day, just because of that dream. It's like ingrained in me now.
I don't have a bad dream, but I have a really cool one that happened last night.
Go for
Oh
it.
fuck.
Felt like it was on some like magic school bus shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the dream, we were like in this little, basically a little submarine thing, and I don't understand why, but we were going through my dad's veins, like in his body,
Oh man.
and we were like traveling the system, and I'm just like, this is the coolest shit in the world. And this big giant like red thing slaps the front of the window, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And like this dude I've never met before that's driving, he slowly looks over at me, he's like, that, my friend, is the meaning of life. It's called a red blood cell, you idiot.
Why is it?
And I was like, oh, okay, I gotcha. And then we just kept going, and like I saw all this crazy shit. I remember we went to the like the stomach or something, and it just smelled awful to me in the dream. I was like, I would like to leave this place now. He's like, oh, trust me,
It's gonna
you're
be
not
worse.
you're gonna like this better than what we're going into, my friend. Trust me.
No.
Oh.
And I think the dream ended about right there.
I had a dream that climaxed on a pun. I had a dream that
Interesting.
I died. Like I was dead at the beginning of the dream, like immediately. I like got up out of my body and I was like, oh shit.
Dead.
And this dude came out, he's like, yo, I'm the Undertaker, motherfucker. And I was like, what the hell? And, he didn't say
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
but all I can envision right now, the WWE
Yeah.
Undertaker.
No, this dude was like legit. Like all I knew him by was the Undertaker. And I remember he's like, come on. And we got in this elevator and I was like, oh hell yeah. And we started going up and I'm like, I'm going to heaven, yo. This shit this
Shit,
bitch cool.
great.
Yeet. No, and then we like got up to heaven, I remember. And I started to go towards the gates and he pulled me back inside the elevator. And the elevator like started going just down. I was like, "Hey, what the fuck? What's going on here? I didn't do shit wrong. Why are you doing this?" And he turned to me and he looked at me and he said, "I'm the Undertaker." And then I woke up.
Oh no.
Get it? He's the Undertaker. He was taking me under. I was like, "What?" I woke up from
My
that. And I
dude,
was
you
like,
were having some.
I was like, was that literally just all for a pun? My own sense of humor is coming back on me now. I've had it.
It's
I've
giving
had
me
it.
nightmares.
It's coming for me. What I give out is coming back to me in tenfold. I thought I was dead. I was real happy. I was real fucking. I was like, oh hell yeah, baby, I'm dead as a bitch. Yeah, I could taste the blood in my mouth. I could feel the blood leaving my veins. I could
Oh
taste
my
the dirt in my
God.
mouth. I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm dead. I'm so dead. And
Oh
then
my.
I went to hell. I woke up before I went to hell, but I ended up going to hell.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
So, but
GG,
yeah.
my dude.
More like pee-pee. shove it at the pee hole, all right, my guys? Anyways, moving on to the
Stop.
next topic.
Oh my god.
Radical centrism.
Oh boy.
Radical
Don't you mean
centrism.
spineless?
No. You're wrong, Tim. I don't care how many times
Is
you
Tim
try
being
to...
racist to an entire community?
Yeah. It's literally a community he's a part of, too.
Nope. That's probably why he doesn't want to acknowledge it.
The only reason I brought up this topic is because of this picture that I'm gonna send to you guys, and we have to come up with a story for
Oh,
the
boy.
picture.
Fun.
Where the fuck is it? On God, dude, I'm gonna kill myself if I can't find this picture. This whole joke is based on
So-
this picture.
While we're doing that, I'd like to just come out to everybody.
Oh,
I've got everyone here.
I've called it.
I'm a weeb.
I called it. I did it.
Timmy,
Stun.
let's pretend to be shocked.
It's
I'm the one who sired the seed.
Fucking.
Tim and Andrew did it to me.
I did it to Andrew, and
Here
then
it
Andrew
is.
did it to you. And yes, out of context, this sounds terrible.
Radical sin. Oh.
All right, my guys. So,
Oh.
what is going on here? Describe to our audience without them seeing what is going on
Whoa,
here.
on the left, we got a bunch of KKK members holding up a Nazi sign.
Damn Negros!
Don't forget the cross is on fire.
Oh yeah,
that's
it's on
very
fire.
Also, the guy's
And on
holding the
the-
cross
Oh,
while it's
yeah,
on fire. He's a hardcore KKK member.
And on the right, we have the Soviet Union with "Tear Down America" sign, and there's a bunch of like weird fucks.
It looks like a BDSM lounge.
I was about to
It
say.
looks like a giant group of that Antifa without the masks on.
Except for that guy.
That's why they wear the mask. They look fucked up. Except for that one guy that has the mask on.
Yeah.
It looks like a pride parade.
It's like,
So it's the KKK versus a pride parade, and then what's in the center here?
And in the center, we got a Chad with sunglasses holding two MP9s, ready to gun down both sides.
bro, he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone. I'm just gonna get rid of him.
I'm gonna do it.
I feel like that's Tyler. He's the one in the middle.
Well, honestly, you know, if the centrists ever decide to rise, I would be a part of it. I joined that revolution.
Oh, now you're on our side.
Yeah.
Fucking cuck.
Until we start losing, and then I'll sell out everybody.
Oh, dude, if I'm in a war and I'm in a losing situation, I'll be like, well, time to give up everyone I've ever known
Holy shit.
in return
just be
for
the-
protection.
It's just like, yeah, the last of them are in that building. Just don't
Hey,
shoot
they're
me.
over there. Let me join your
There.
side. I know you got an extra uniform in that camp, boy. Let me on your side. Come on, I'm a good shot. I'm just not very good at escaping. Come on, give me a
Just the
chance.
straight Benedict Arnold.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
That's right, we got Revolutionary War jokes up in here.
You gotta be careful, dude. If you shoot me out of the rules of engagement, I'm gonna report you for RDM.
I
will fucking do
Whoa,
it.
I forgot that that's a thing.
I don't have a gun out. Can't shoot me.
Can't shoot
I'm not a
me,
threat.
stupid
You don't even know
boys.
who I am. I'm a civilian. I
In the
lived here
middle,
all my life.
they
I
don't-
love it here in Talibania, wherever the fuck we are. Fuck you.
Talibania?
in the middle of like rescuing some Navy SEAL. It's like, nope, my gun's not out. You don't know who I am.
I just
I'm
wandered
just a
in
farmer.
here. Some guy was giving me a tour of the base, and what's this lock, dude? Oh, I unlocked it. What do you know? How could this happen? Hey, what are you doing with those guns?
Hey, nope, that's against the rules.
Famous
They
la-
turn their backs for 1
Famous last
second.
words. What are you doing with
They
those
do.
guns?
They just, well, no, like they turn around and you're just like, JK, I'm actually a soldier. Just guns him down.
Yeah, you're fucking dead.
Oh my god! He did it in RP!
Uh-oh.
You can't report him, it was in RP!
Yeah,
April Fools! Oh god,
God, I
damn.
really want to get in that stupid military RP and fuck with them so
Dude.
bad.
I want to go back in there as my Dmitry Shostakovich character. Why has my rank been taken from me? This is bullshit. I'm in Russia. We live in different time zone. I do best I can. What the fuck?
In that server, isn't that the server where you could be a subway worker?
Wait,
Uh-huh.
what?
You could be. Yeah, remember they were trying to make a subway?
Oh yeah! Oh wow. That's right.
Holy shit, that was back when I was still at Eastern.
I would definitely just be a subway worker. Like
Dude,
walk
I
around.
miss those times, dude. I miss being at Eastern.
I just
Totally fucking hating my life. What's up?
I would just run around that server with a foot long and just be like, $5 foot long, boys.
But you can't shoot me. That's fucking RDM, bitch. I'm a
RDM.
subway server.
I'm just trying to feed y'all.
If it was realistic, we could kill anyone we want.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, truth.
That's how the war worked. We saw some, we're like, oh shit! We got him.
Yo, as soon as one of the guys, like what do they call them, admins,
Yeah.
pulled me in, like you failed RDM. You're failing RDM by saying that I'm not dead right now.
This is literally fail RP.
This is literal fail RP.
You actually you're breaking my immersion, dude. I'm gonna get your commander and he's gonna fuck your ass. You understand me? You
I'm
piece
calling
of
the
shit.
server owner.
Oh my god. Remember when Dom was the server owner, Austin?
Oh wow, that guy.
My favorite. You remember when he got shot in the fucking face?
Don't you fucking talk to me!
So there was this guy on the server named Dom, and he was basically the head of the server for a really long time. And during a debriefing, he was just shit talking the hell out of everyone like he does, because he was the head of the military. And this fucking private just jumps out of line, runs up to him. Don't you talk to me like that! Fucking kills himself in front of everyone.
Dude, fucks his shit up. It's so funny, dude. Of course, he immediately got removed from the server.
Well, yeah.
Well, then it turned out, what's his name? Dom was doing dirty shit on the server too. Remember? He was like giving free shit to his friends on the server and whatnot.
Oh no.
Yeah, he ended up getting kicked for that, dude. This was they take that shit. I was in the staff for that server for a while because I was trying to do it so that I could take care of me and Austin and Chris. We were in that when we were in that server, but no one got on by
then
the
it all
time I
went to
became
shit.
staff. But man,
Granted,
I had
Dom
to
was
go
a
to
prick, but he
fucking-
made the server bearable.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, none of us really gave a shit. Me and Chris and Tyler were just there for the memes.
The hilarious fucking.
And then you've got everybody else who's actual military RPing, and I'm like, dude, you are taking this
Did you
so
not salute me?
seriously.
You better salute me. I'll fuck your ass.
Well, who was the guy that was, like, the leader of the army branch? He was fucking hilarious.
Tipton?
I think so.
Oh man, I miss Hawk Guy. I remember Hawk Guy. He brought me in to yell at recruits with him one time. That was fun. That was fun.
Oh no.
Get on your face,
Oh, no. Get on your face, Private.
private. Step forward. I remember one of the privates came forward to answer a question, and he like answered it wrong, and Hawk Guy turned and looked at me. Was like, "Do you want to handle this one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Private, I want you to literally step back and fuck your face.
Oh no.
Fucking Hot Guy lost it. I was losing it, but you have to press to
I want you to
talk.
actually step back and fuck your...
Oh my god, I had so much
You know
fun in
that crazy
server.
shit that you see on the X videos whenever you're down the rabbit hole, Private? That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about.
All right, you want to hear about down the rabbit hole, my guys? Let me tell you some shit
Oh
that I saw once.
no.
Oh, we're
Oh.
changing the conversation to crazy porn. All right,
Well,
let's go.
no, it's not even. I wouldn't even call this porn. It's, just
It's my
something-
fetish.
You know when you're scrolling through Facebook, you stop and you're looking at something, but you don't know what you're looking at because your eyes haven't quite adjusted to it yet. Then you realize what it is, and you're like, oh, God. Okay, all right. Hide from my feed. Thank you.
Hide from my feed.
Basically, what that was for me was I saw this dude and he was punching something, and basketballs and soccer balls were falling out of it. And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is that? And then I realized it's a woman. It's her vagina.
What?
Basketballs falling out.
Wait, hold on. This can't be on Facebook. That's not Facebook.
No, dude.
friendly.
This was on Facebook in like 2012.
What?
In the dark ages. This was when I was in the community on Facebook. Like, oh man.
What?
Yeah, my reaction exactly. And this, fuck, I was a fucking. I was so young.
I'm bombing Facebook right now.
We need to Hiroshima Facebook. Destroy
3
everyone
times.
associated
We'll
with
do the
Facebook.
job this time.
Do you want Facebook anime? Because that's how you get Facebook anime.
Oh my god.
So that's just the direct result. Just nuke any place 2 times, and then anime.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe if we nuke America, we can make decent movies again.
Damn.
Just kidding. There are some okay movies. I hate when people say that, like, any art form nowadays, it's just not as good as it used to be.
Like, bitch, what?
Shut up.
Calm down. Calm down.
Especially, I know we talked about this on the last podcast, but everyone freaking out about Scarlett Johansson playing a transgender character.
Oh, didn't she get removed? Or
No,
not
she
removed,
left
but
it.
she dropped
She
it.
left
Yeah.
it, yeah. Which is a shame. Real shame. Because that tells these people that you can bully people out of roles.
Yeah.
But the thing is here, if you're looking to Hollywood for accurate casting, you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid.
You're a
Like,
fucking idiot.
you're a fucking idiot.
I remember seeing like there's like actual legit complaints that there was like different colored people in Star Wars now, or like they have like black or more like black people, Asian people, and that's a legit complaint from some people.
Right.
I'm just like, what?
Here's the line you toed, right? So if you don't have enough diversity, people are gonna call you out for not being diverse enough. But if you force in diverse characters, people are gonna call you out for forcing in diversity for the sake of forcing in diversity.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here's
There's
the thing. People are just people, dude.
yeah.
Who the fuck cares? I could care
See,
less. Unless you're
thing-
portraying like I do hate when they change race of characters who are obviously meant to be this or that. But wait. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. It can be fine. And it can work out and it can make great films. Just like how everyone got upset about The Ghost in the Shell. I'll admit, when I first heard about it, I was like, huh, that sounds kind of stupid. But I've never really cared about Ghost in the Shell either. And then I found out people in Japan fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, here in America, everyone's like, they're whitewashing movies again. I can't believe this. How could they whitewash this so hard? There was a movie that it genuinely happened with. I forget what it was called. But it was like a 2015 movie, and it fucking bombed because of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference, like, just, like, sort of legitimately doing it, but, like, in Ghost of the Shell, at least from what I remember, is that, like, she turns into, like, a cyborg,
Yeah.
and she's altered.
And no
and
one
she
can
can
play a
literally just
cyborg
turn
better
into,
than
like-
Scarlett Johansson.
Damn. But she can, like, change the way she appears, too, and it's just, like, are you really just this upset? I mean, I'm just, like, surprised, because I'm watching a show called, Altered Carbon right now, right?
Right.
And it actually sort of brings up, like, I don't know, I think there'd be more people outraged about it, because, like, sort of like the premise of the show is that humans can be sort of immortal now, because we can, like, upload our conscious and then download it into a different body. And they call it body sleeves.
Like that thing they did in the in Soma.
Sorta. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Except it's like with actual human bodies instead of robots.
Right.
And the main character, he turns from an Asian guy to a white guy. And they also talk about it. They're just like, you can't really be sure who anybody is, because if they have like whatever they call it stacks is what you're downloaded into. you can be whatever you want. So I'm just like, I'm actually sort of like legitimately surprised there hasn't been like people just like, what? You just change your race? This is bad.
My God. How could they do this?
And I will say though, in that show, it had one of the best like, just the main character going postal scenes ever.
Right.
It was just so funny.
And
I
also,
recommend that show. It's pretty.
with that whole situation
Mhm.
with ScarJo, it was a woman becoming a man, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be accurate to have a woman start off the role?
Yeah.
Since he was... I don't know if he ever became a man or not,
Yeah.
but I assume that you would, since you're portraying his life, it would start off as a woman, right? Like, that just makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's a sort of like a.
And if you're gonna hit me with
style.
that "he was always a man" bullshit, I'm gonna hit you in your stupid fucking face. By the way,
I'm sorry, but my rule is, if you whatever bits you got, that's what you is.
Oh my God, Tim, that's so
If you change your
transphobic.
bit, well, if you change your bits, then you're that bit.
You're
But
a bit,
until you change your bits, you're not that bit.
dude. Shouts out to Bits. We had so many good bits in episode 7 of this podcast. It was so fucking funny. I'm serious.
Before we
Episode
sold out.
7 was the shit.
Episode 7 was so. I love that war bit. That was so funny to me.
It was
I
so perfectly
also-
timed.
Really enjoyed the episode 14 when we watched Cashing Checks.
Oh, 13.
13.
13, yeah. 14 just passed. You watched 14, actually. Or you snapped
in
me
it.
you watching 14. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play a transgender person. Just to piss everyone off. I'm gonna
He's like, "Trust me,
misrepresent
they're
the
gonna-
fuck out of them.
They're not gonna like the way they find out.
I think with Austin's Discord name, I think he'd be the most appropriate.
Oh, fuck off. Honestly.
I didn't do it. Just to put it out there.
Caleb did it technically.
Tim's an actual cunt.
Hey, it was Caleb.
Hey,
it was
I'm
Caleb
young
that did it
Timmy.
technically.
Young Timmy, is your pussy moist enough now?
Speaking
I'm
of,
just
oh,
assuming
speaking
the
of,
way that you
speaking of
called
media,
me
by
out
the
like
way.
that you were like,
Speaking of
pussy
media,
ain't
by
wet
the
like
way.
it usually is. Maybe if I roast him like that, I'll get a little bit more moist than I usually
Speaking
do.
of media, by the way, Austin, I'm making several skits over the next few weeks.
Skits.
Yeah, like not hour-long things, like 5 to 10 minutes at most. And
Not a full production.
I do have one that I want you to be in, and it's this really hilarious skit all about politics and how
no.
when you say one thing, people automatically assume you support another opinion, and it kind of just plays around with that idea. So this guy's like, yeah, no, I don't support that, and they're like, oh, so you support killing babies, huh? It's like, no, I don't support killing babies. What is wrong with you? And then, you know, the other guy comes over. He's like, wait, so you're siding with him? Well, no, I'm not really siding with him. I'm just saying I don't support killing babies. Oh, so you condone school shootings, huh? What? What?
I want to be dressed up like Donald Trump.
Oh my god.
So
The thing
bad.
is, Austin, I actually want you to play the conservative character. I want you to play, or not the, well, you know, the far right character.
The far right.
No, and this needs to be
Oh,
like
so
for a
you
split
condone
second.
making babies out of vaginas, huh?
No, this needs to be for like a split second, Austin. You just like you'll be like regularly dressed, and then like one frame.
We're
they'll just, like,
making
switch back
America
to
great
you.
again. We show
They'll
him
switch
and
back
he's
to
like,
you, and
yeah.
you're like, dude, and have like gone.
What the fuck?
And then,
Also,
and then like the next, you're just like back to normal.
also, you get to kill the you get to kill the liberal character too. Because you're
Yo, this is. I was born for this role.
The moderate character is like literally in the other room and hears they're like arguing and then what? He goes in
This
the room.
is what's gonna get
and,
me big.
and the conservative character's standing over the liberal character, and he's on the ground dying. But by the way, he keeps on arguing as the skit continues, even though he's like dying.
You know, if you would have just agreed with me on my point of, all African Americans are bad people, you would have understood just why
But my favorite
America's
part
falling down.
is the moderate character's like, "What did you do?" And he's like, he came at me. It was self-defense. I don't doubt he hit you, but I imagine there were several other ways.
I
you could
have the
diffused
right to bear
situation.
arms.
You
I
can't keep
have the
killing our
Second
roommates just
Amendment.
because we live in California and everyone's liberal. You have to stop. You have to stop at a certain point.
Oh
We
no.
have to draw the fine fucking line
gotta-
for you
we gotta
because
draw a
you
line in
can't
the
do it
sand.
yourself.
We gotta decide, what am I willing to put up with today? Not this.
Not this.
I lost myself there for a few seconds.
It is a subtle bait. Soft. Almost cheeky.
Oh yeah! At the beginning of the podcast, I told Tim, "Hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. You do the intro real quick." And he's like, "No, we can just put it off." And I go, "Yeah, no, it's already started." And then he started to say the intro, and I'm like, "Ha! I didn't actually start it. Kill yourself, Tim. Ha ha!" And
That's
then
all I post.
that's when he sent the photo.
Golly G Willikers, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about playing the moderate character in that skit. By the way, I think
I
I
think
could
you were
play
born
the-
for it.
You know what? I really do.
I think
'cause
it's gonna
am
be a
one
good time.
moderate
Pretty
motherfucker.
spineless.
What did you just say to me, you little bitch? You little
Oh,
gay
God,
baby
dude.
killing bitch.
You
That's beside the point.
fuck.
We
So,
gotta find someone to play the liberal though.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh no.
Everyone.
Oh
Literally
no.
every other person that we know. Just, dude, don't even tell them that it's just for a skit. Tell them we actually want you to voice your opinion, and then someone
what
will
you
come
think.
forth.
Oh no,
And
I've
the-
got
in
a
the
whole
skit, they're
script
gonna
written.
get. They are actually gonna get so heated during our skit watch. It's gonna be so real, and it's gonna get you lots of views.
Oh no, I'm actually writing scripts now, believe it or not. Full on
Judy
scripts.
Hopps, tight holes. What? Oh.
It was like, I can just imagine that. Just like, all right, guys, thanks for coming out here. All right, so here's the scripts. Everyone just
Now,
looks at the
Austin,
first line.
shoot him. What?
No,
Wait,
fucking,
what? Shoot him.
fucking shoot him.
Cox gun.
You haven't gotten your check yet.
Yes,
Shoot
master.
him. No, I've got this
Oh,
script
shit.
written. It is fucking hilarious, dude. I'm gonna send it to you right now, and you can
I'm
just
ready.
print your copy of it when you find the time. But no, it is fucking hilarious, dude. Excuse me, and I'm doing this script with I'm doing a skit. We're filming the first scene of it tomorrow. And Chris is in it. Chris Cummins, not Lundy.
Oh my.
And dude, he is a fucking riot. You wanna know what he texted me after he read the script?
Oh,
Hang on.
God.
He texted me and he said, "Just reread the script. What the fuck are you thinking? I'm a respectable businessman in this town. I can't be part of this shit. What do you think I am, insane? I'm in. When do we start?"
the absolute mad lad.
And
I love the fucking name. I can already tell you which one's the far right one.
Which one?
Homer Deacon.
Deacon Smith.
Cody Jones is the far left, and Jarvis Bright is just the guy that's.
Nah, Jarvis Bright is the far left. Cody Jones
Oh.
is the moderate guy.
Oh
And
my
then-
god, look at this shit.
The other thing that he sent me about the script was, I just went over the script. This is total bullshit. I want to rewrite on my desk first thing in the morning. So I told him, okay, I'll run over the original with my car, and I'll give you that. Okay? I love Chris.
Oh
dude.
no.
He's fucking wild. He texts me
Look,
ever so
man,
often and just says,
You've
write down
gotta
your thought."
have an opinion.
That's a Pulp Fiction reference. Shouts out to Pulp Fiction.
Bless up.
Yeah, let's where are we in the podcast?
We
Okay.
are 12.
We're almost there. I started playing Pokemon Go again.
Oh god.
It's
People at work have been trying to get me into it.
to be honest, dude, It's much better than it used to be.
I'm sorta down just because I have Gen 3, but
Tim, I am
We-
Gen 3.
oh my god.
There's also like, but hold up, there's also like team stuff you can do together now too.
Oh
As
yeah, you
opposed
can
to
party
just-
up.
You can party up. There's fucking raids in this now. Can you imagine running around town raiding fucking gyms? Dude, I
But
love it. But you can't raid gyms by yourself, otherwise you get fucked in the asshole.
we did whenever we were at Wart in Denver, me, Andrew, and Michael got back into it. I will say, like, it's fun in big cities, at least, or like in big cities, it's fun for me, just because I don't know, it's like more condensed and it feels a lot more busy.
I think I'd have a lot more fun. What?
Stop getting involved. Stay down there.
Oh, no.
That's probably the best line.
Yeah, in my mind, I imagine him like crawling up on the couch, like, you know, blood gushing out of his mouth. I have an opinion on this subject. Stop it! Stay down! Stop getting involved! You've already been shot!
God damn it. Why do you have to do this every single day of every single week of every single fucking month? I wasn't even in the room! I don't care where you were.
So
I'm tired of
fucking
this.
funny.
I'm fucking tired of the police being over here every other day. We're gonna have to move again.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I don't think.
we'll get to that script after the podcast, but it's seriously so fucking funny.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh,
Did you write
God.
this whole thing?
Yeah, it's all mine. All my writing. I'm very proud. Wait till you get to the end, dude. The ending, you're gonna bust a gut, dude. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Pokemon
It's
Go,
funny.
it's significantly better than it was, dude. Honestly. I would fuck this Pokemon Go in the ass, you know? Let me rephrase that, because I'd fuck the other Pokemon Go in the ass. I'd fuck most things in the ass. But I would fuck this Pokemon Go in the ass and have the common courtesy to give it a reach around.
So guys, I'm sorry to announce, but this is my last podcast.
Departing from the podcast. How many times have we made that? How many times have we done this bit, Tim? How many times have we done this bit? We literally did this bit earlier in the Facebook chat. You guys want to hear the message I sent Tim earlier whenever we were talking about doing the podcast?
This is so funny.
So,
This is the best fucking script
hold up.
I have ever read.
Listen to this, Austin, real quick.
All right, listen.
So Tim texted me and said Das Podcast, which I assume means you're asking if we're doing the podcast. And I said, yes, Tim-san. Ooh woo. I can't wait to make fucky wuckies live on set. Oh whoa. And then Tim just said, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm done. Topics, please.
My topics are fuck this shit, I'm out. I did my time and I want out. Those are very long topics. Is this a new ska album? Yeah. But yeah, I am much more into Pokemon Go now than I was before, and I need people to trade with, or I'm never going to evolve this fucking Mudkip or this cocksucking Eevee. So please, help me. Nigel.
Put out your friend code.
Oh, what the fuck is it? Hang on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can
just,
add friends on here now too, by the way.
I don't have much longer because I will be leaving to go to bed soon because I have work at 6 in the morning.
Right.
Which is bullshit, but
I
whatever.
feel you did.
Yeah, fuck Sonic.
Fuck.
Wink, wink.
Lamau.
Fuck Sonic
But what were
and
you
all
going to
those
say, Austin?
damn peoples that come up there and ask me for two quedes muchos limeade.
My trainer code is 24107880462.
Well, there you go, you nerds.
And my trainer name is Wyato. So, get at me.
Why, Odo?
Wyato. Austin, do you remember playing this game when it first came out?
Oh,
'Cause I remember
that
us-
you and me. Yeah, we walked around fucking Green Acres.
I remember at one point we were walking back towards our cars, and you still had the game out, and well, we both did. And all of a sudden, I hear you go, "Oh fuck!" And before I know it, Austin has ran across the street and I don't even know what in search of, but I just remember he ran and I go, Austin, what the fuck are you doing? Because he just bolted across the street. And I was like, where is he going? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
But yeah, and they've got gym badges now as well, which is cool. They added in this buddy feature where I don't have to catch a shit ton of Pokemon so that I can evolve mine. I can walk around and it'll give me candy for like every so distance.
I don't know why. I wasn't expecting candy. I was expecting cancer.
I mean,
I can
everything
walk
gives
around
me
and get
that.
cancer.
It's coming from a cell phone. I mean, it has to give me cancer, right, my guy?
Truth, right? Truth.
Um,
Well, okay, so fucking hilarious time that I just like randomly thought of because most of the fun, hilarious times happened when we were all still in high school.
yeah, right.
Remember when Santiago put the fucking mask on and went to Albertsons?
I legit watched that video the other day.
Yeah, I did too. And they called the cops on him because big brawly Mexican dude with a fucking white mask on just walked into the office. Or the Albertsons
I remember Santi said
at
he
the
walked
middle of the
in
night.
and he saw this elderly couple and he saw the wife go, call the police to her husband.
At first, we didn't think he was gonna do it because it's like he's not actually gonna do it. Who
He's
was
not about
stupid enough
this.
to
Yeah,
actually?
no.
Yo, he just fucking did it.
Excuse me.
Yo, he
The
just
absolute
walked in
mad
the
lad.
fucking mask. I also remember when we got in some deep shit whenever Tyler was in the back of my pickup.
Ah, the good old days.
Oh my god.
There's nothing quite like it. Am I right, my guys?
Yeah, nothing quite like getting concussion.
My parents still talk
My
about that to
fav-
this day.
Do they really?
Yeah. They bring it up to me, and I'm like, do you just like think I don't remember, or what's the haps here?
You have this low-key hatred for us because me.
They went to see you at work
Me
the other
too.
day. I don't know if they ever did.
At low the thing.
Yeah.
You mean Sonic, right?
Sonic.
Yeah.
You mean on that new Sonic the Hedgehog project that Sega's working on? Because you work for
Yeah,
Sega.
yeah.
Yeah.
No
Fucking
wonder you're
awful
such a
company.
shithead.
No, you're such a shit.
Less than 3.
When you were literally going to be a
Bless-
nurse,
bless
but
my
Sega
little heart.
offered you all that money. Now you make shit games for a living.
But I make good money.
But I make the monies.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, let me just
Go get
wipe
the
my
money,
tears
go get-
away while I fuck myself in the ass with $100 bill.
Go get the money. Go get the money.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so everyone, get Pokemon Go and play with me. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
And I want
Yes,
to do
yes.
raids.
Are there any discussions we want to bring up in the next 4 minutes?
Tim, go.
Oh, so you know in the series Warhammer 40k?
Oh my God. Okay, so on the real though, I don't know if you guys, well, I know Tim does because I have a fucking bone to pick with Tim.
Aw, shit.
Oh,
Someone's getting
Fucking
cucked.
Tim. He didn't stop the fucking episode 29 right before the shit happened on My Hero Academia.
Wait,
and I
what?
started that shit, and the fucking cliffhanger happened right there. I was like, well, there's no fucking point in me watching the show anymore.
Oh, did he ruin? Did he spoil it for you?
No, I just.
What did you do?
You stopped 75% of the way through
That's
on that episode.
no, I stopped before I stopped as the credits ended, and then Funimation still counted it as.
Okay, I'm still pissed off.
Oh, what, did it
As-
accidentally get spoiled for you?
I guess.
Oh, man.
It was
Because
that-
that's because to be honest, Funimation isn't exactly, or their app and website isn't exactly optimized.
No.
So whenever
Which
I
brings us
watch,
to this episode's sponsor,
Oh
Hentai Heaven, our
Oh.
brand new sponsor. Their site is now fully optimized. And they're a Christian-run site. All of it
Yo,
is
we can get
anime. All of it is Christian-themed anime.
Bible black.
Christian. No. Christian themed hentai is what I meant to say. So.
Holy shit.
Have
dude.
you ever wanted to see Jesus get crucified on a tentacle? Well, now you can with hentai.
Okay, no. Okay, so this last Sunday at my church,
Right.
No.
or at least my parents'
This
church.
should be fun.
No, it was just. I'm sorry, but they have the children's pastor or the teen pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his wife was doing announcements, and I just gotta say she did the worst job ever of trying to market this illusionist that was supposed to be coming for the teens.
Mm-hmm.
She like midway through, she's just like, yeah, he does like magic tricks, like sort of like dark magic, which is a really touchy subject, and I know, but he preaches like a good word, and I was just like, did you just market? I'm just like, did you just like advertise him as using black magic
Wait, so
Yo, I can
for
see
this
he a
teen
fake-
camp?
if it was a fucking movie.
No, he's
Him is just like eye twitching, and all of a sudden you see the fucking change.
what?
You stupid bitch!
Witch!
no like
Burn!
the guy's like a minister. He does like it's like
It's literally
Oh.
just optical illusions.
all your like
And
all-
she's over here like he does the delving of the dark magics.
and I was just like,
He taught at Hogwarts at one point.
it's like if she like brought up this ex-convict guy, it's just like, yeah, he changed up, he's living a good life right now, but remind you, he did rob a store,
He
and he took
raped
a lot of
someone.
money.
And he also raped.
He's a literal
So,
sex
there's
offender.
that.
So just bear that in mind before you listen to anything he says.
Well,
And I was just like, I would rather have like I would rather have an attorney who couldn't even speak than have her try to do anything for me.
well, y'all, that about sums up my time. I don't know about
Nice.
you guys.
Well, we're not quite done yet, but we're almost there.
Mm.
Me and Tim
Alrighty,
gotta
well,
talk like 4 or 5 more minutes. So
enjoy the rest of the podcast, my dudes.
thank you for coming, Austin. Everyone,
Glad I could join.
everyone, applause for Austin here.
Yay! Some bitch.
Young Jesus. We don't have young Jesus. Stop asking for him. God.
Young Timmy.
No, sweet baby.
We've got
Jesus.
young Timmy though. All right, young Timmy, drop some bars.
I just want to die. And I'm just gonna pie.
Dude, wait, what?
And then I'm just gonna sigh.
Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck- like at a kid's birthday party.
Oh, God.
Did you hire this
All
guy?
right.
No, did you hire him?
I'll catch you guys later.
See you, man.
Thank
ya,
you for everyone who joined in the podcast today.
Yeah. Shouts out
Yeet.
to Austin being here.
Bye.
Can you just at a kid's birthday? Did you hire this guy? I didn't know we hired rappers. Wait, you didn't hire him? No, I didn't hire him. Well, how the fuck did he get here? I don't. Oh, I snuck
the
into the
uncle-
back door so I could see some whores. Yeah. What the fuck? What the? Get. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
The uncle's just like, yo, how do you like this guy? He's pretty fire, right?
Pretty
he
lit.
He makes some real bangers, my dudes.
I saw this video. Hang on, let me see if it's on YouTube. This shit was so funny. Basically, he walks into this party,
Mhm.
and there's no music playing.
No.
So they're like, what's going on? And he kind of like looks around, and he sees his friend. He's like, hey, yo, Clark, tell the DJ to turn on some music. So Clark walks over, and he's like, you want to play something? He puts on that Bee Boo 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 Bop song from SpongeBob. And they kind of stand there for a few seconds. Everyone else is like, ooh, yeah. And then Clark's standing there, and the DJ's like, do you like this? And Clark goes, ah! And he punches the fucking DJ and knocks him the fuck out.
Oh,
And he's
no.
like, hey, Clark, what you do that for? Hey, Clark. Clark, why you do that?
Why you do that?
I also
Oh,
like
no.
the birthday one, too. Hang on, I think I
Happy
need to remember the
birthday.
one. Yeah. All right, here we
You
go.
two puss.
YouTube is intensified. Also, shouts out to Sad Nigga Hours for posting this for us.
Oh my.
That's legit
Hey.
who posted it. This guy is honestly really funny. I actually quite like his stuff.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm not. So we'll start with part
Jump
1,
on it.
then we'll move on to part 2. 3, a 2, a 3, 2, 1, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Oh, that's not his name. My bad. My
Happy
bad.
birthday to you. How old are you? How
Hell
old?
no. Hell no. Hey, he ain't doing that.
I like that
I
part.
got somewhere to be.
Really? I like that part
I
though.
don't give a fuck.
Blow out the candle.
That's
Yeah,
me.
blow them
As a
bitches.
grandparent. We ain't doing that. I got places to be. Blow those bitches.
I just like how there's this one guy who's just like that part though.
Yeah, that's the birthday boy. I like that part though. Alright, so go to part 2, and then we'll get to the part of this that I quite enjoy.
Oh wait, crap. Is this part 2? I'm not sure.
Birthday party part 2, Dope Island.
Let's see.
Should have been the autoplay, was it not?
I was watching it on the Discord.
Oh, legit. Hang on.
Let me. Oh, well, I was. Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
Alright.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, a 3, 2, 1, go.
You almost got it. You almost got it.
You struggling like a bitch. Your grandma can blow faster than that.
Oh.
That's crazy. Hurry up and blow them bitches.
Grandpa, I will blow your back out. I will blow your back out.
Do it, bitch. Do it. My ass tooted.
You lucky we in front of everybody.
What? You ain't gonna do shit, bitch.
Everybody,
You
calm
ain't gonna
down.
do shit.
Everybody,
Your shit
calm
will be
down.
stretched, nigga.
Oh my god.
On my mama.
Get more stretched than it already is.
Grandpa, stop.
It can't.
Really?
It can't.
Grandpa, stop.
We can't even have a birthday party.
Motherfucker.
It's me.
You always got to start
You
something.
gonna blame it on me?
What is this?
He started
Don't
it.
blame that on me.
He started it, dog.
Oh, bitch.
I'm leaving.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
You can't stretch it anymore.
Can't stretch it any more than it already is. Grandpa! Grandpa, stop it!
Oh, no. He is.
Fuck you, bitch.
He is America's gift.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I just kind of lost it there for a few seconds, dude. This week
Oh,
is
did you?
this week has had me ready to snap, my guy.
Oh. Go
Now for a
postal.
word from our sponsors, Hentai Heaven. Shouts out.
It's Haven.
My team and I always had trouble managing our tasks until one
What?
of my colleagues found
It's
Monday.
Haven.
You can see the
What? Yo, what?
It's Hentai Haven, my dude.
What?
Not heaven. You dumb fuck.
What? Hell no.
I
Wait
swear
for it.
to
Wait
God.
for it. I got another meme. Luckily, this one's a whole video with no two-parters. Another meme, though.
Alright.
A 3, a 3, a 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, welcome to Store. Hey, how you doing? I got these
Store.
headphones, and I don't like them, so I wanted to return them. Okay, do you have the receipt? No, I don't have it anymore. How about the card that you paid with? Or I'm pretty sure I paid in cash, actually. Oh. I don't think you could return it then. Why can't I just return them? Well, it's just like I can't put it in the system without one or the other. So I don't like the headphones. Why can't I return them?
Oh my.
I paid money for this.
Shame
Well, it's
lost
just
me
that I
left
can't
before
really
this.
put it in the system without one or the other. And it's
No,
just
you know what?
gonna
You know what?
be-
Let me talk
okay,
to a
just
manager.
gonna keep interrupting
Give me the
me?
manager.
Okay, all right.
Give me the manager.
All right. How you doing? What can I help you with? Okay. I got these headphones. And I don't like them. I want to return them. Okay. Do you have the receipt? Let me talk to your district manager. Let me talk to the district manager. He's very busy right now. I can't just go. Shut up! Shut up! I want to talk to the district manager. Are you serious right now? Get him. Are you serious? Go get him. can I help you? I don't want these headphones anymore. I want to return them. And they won't let me return these headphones. I want my money back. All right. Do you have a card or a receipt? Did you? I'm gonna punch you in the face, sir. We completely understand if you want to take your business elsewhere. You get me the president. What? You want the president of the company of the United States of America? You know how difficult it would be to contact the president right now? Are you joking? I want him on the phone. Shut up! Shut up! I don't care! Shut up! Jacob, get the president on the phone. Here.
Can we just admire that store can pull
Hello.
president?
Yes.
Is this the president?
Yes.
Of the United States?
Yeah. How did you get my
Okay,
number?
they won't let me return these headphones. I'm trying to return these headphones and they're not letting me. I paid for these.
No. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like all you need is a receipt.
Did you just hang up? I want to speak to the United Nations. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna slide. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slide you.
I just like to appreciate that store as the president.
Not only that, they have him on speed dial. They were legit like, yo, call the president. Not only that, the president answers to store. Yes,
It's a conspiracy.
Is this the only store I endorse? Store.
It's the by and large universe.
It's gonna replace Walmart.
Oh no.
Walmart will
Store
die.
is my favorite.
Walmart will quake in the presence
We need
of
to start store.
Dude, I am store.
The thing is that store only sells other stores, so. Isn't that just a mall, really, though? Like, isn't that just a mall?
No.
They just
they sell the entire store. Like, here you go. They put it in a bag for you, and you carry your store out.
There's just a semi.
Yeah, where do you want this store delivered to? I thought this was a mall. No.
It's
We're
a
literally
store, you dumb fuck.
You buy stores.
So whenever I just bought a pretzel, I actually bought a pretzel store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably at your house right now. We deliver really quickly.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if there's not enough room, we're
yeah.
liable to just remove your entire house.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I'll tell him. Yeah, the pretzel store kind of fell into your house and destroyed it. So now you have like a kind of a drive-through, I guess, in a way. Yeah. Thanks for shopping at store. Get out of here.
Can I get a refund?
Do you have a receipt?
Yeah. Oh no. No, actually, I don't have it.
Did you like pay with a card maybe, or?
No, I bought it with cash.
Okay, well, I can't really return it then.
Get me your manager.
Are you being serious? You actually want me to get up and go get the manager?
Just go get him.
Okay. Yo, what's the problem, homie G?
Well, I'm trying to refund this pretzel store apparently, and
right.
they're not giving me a refund.
All right. I'm sorry about that, sir. Do you have a receipt?
No.
Got a card?
Give me your district superintendent.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty busy. I don't think he can just come out here to deal with it.
Shut up! Just give me him.
Alright. What can I do for you?
I'm trying to get a refund, okay? And they're not letting me get a refund, and
Do you have a receipt or a card or anything?
No.
Well, then we can't really... I mean, I understand if you want to...
Give me Kim Jong-un!
Who?
Give me Kim Jong-un!
Who?
Kim Jong-un!
Yo, Dave, call Kim Jong-un. Alright, here, he's on the phone.
Hey, Kim, it's your boy. They're not giving me a refund.
You gonna say a recito?
Yeah!
Doesn't speak any English except
Just
for
receipt.
Receipt? No! Kim Jong-un, first you starve your people. Now you starve me of a refund. How did this happen?
Can we just appreciate that apparently the price of one single pretzel is also the price of what you can buy
Or
in
maybe
an entire
you just
store?
thought you were getting a really authentic pretzel, and you paid like the price of a store for a pretzel. There's two ways this can go. Like,
Oh no!
I also appreciate the fact that we just watched that bit once and then did the entire thing from memory.
I know.
We just literally did the bit we just watched, like completely and totally. Wow, we are some moderately semi-talented people.
We can copy people.
I can copy the fuck out of someone, dude. My entire life is a carbon copy of Young Jesus's.
Or Altered Carbon now on Netflix.
Who?
Altered Carbon now on Netflix. Watch it now.
What are you stating?
It's another sponsor.
Oh, what the fuck is Altered Carbon?
It's a
Is
show.
that a show? Oh.
Yeah, on Netflix. It's the one I was talking about where I was surprised they didn't have the
that's what
great
you were
debate.
talking about.
Yes.
I didn't know it was called Altered Carbon.
Yes.
I thought it was called Altair Cabron.
I'm sorry. Is that the new?
Sorry.
Is that the
title
new
machine broke?
Is that the new Assassin's Creed?
Protag?
Protag?
Yeah, he's like Hispanic.
But it's in Greece.
No. No. There is grease on the ground. It's not in Greece. There's grease.
Just like the entire Assassin's Creed Odyssey isn't. It's not in Greece at all. It's just. It's actually in Spain.
Is that what the new Assassin's Creed is?
It's well, legitimately it's in Greece.
Learning new things constantly on this podcast.
And it'll be as good as what you call it, the Egyptian one.
You know, I kind of dropped off at Black Flag.
Most people did.
I mean, I got to have a motherfucking pirate ship, dude. How do you like?
How do you beat that?
Yeah, to be honest.
I'm an assassin, and I have a pirate ship.
I mean, yeah.
I can get scurvy.
I can die of AIDS before I'm 26.
That's the life. That's the goal.
That is how you be. The only shame about that game is that there was no multiplayer, as far as I know. Like, you know how much I would have loved to have had a ship with all my mateys?
Oh my.
Arg.
Well, now you can just play, what's it called?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves, which is...
I've been thinking about playing it, to be honest.
It's fun to mess around for a while, but there's only so much...
Yeah, it's early access, isn't it?
No, it's a full release.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they full released it, but they're promising DLC to drop.
Why does
So
everything have to be terrible that I'm excited for? I wanted that to be good because I would love a pirate ship game where I could roll around with me mateys and we'd be like, "Arg, matey."
yeah, like if you just
We're
want to go
all
into
immigrants, aren't we, matey?
like literally the only like satisfaction you get from killing other players, like okay, yeah, we killed him, made him his life annoying, but how fun can that be for like the 15th time and without you ever like progressing or anything?
Well, you got to think about the conquest, Tim. You're looking at it from a very narrow perspective, right? I'm looking at it from, we're going to rape this entire land and take all their treasures.
Yeah, you think that until you get right.
Stop crushing my dreams, Tim. They already
Isn't
did
that
it with
why-
flashing lights, which I literally bought, and I was so excited for it. And I played it for an hour, and then I refunded it.
Rip.
God damn it. I wanted that game to be good, too. That game was supposed to pussy fuck me. And the only thing it did was pussy fuck my wallet.
Well, not for long if you got the refund.
Yeah, but it doesn't fill up the hole in my heart.
A disappointment.
I'm so sad, dude. Like, honestly, I wanted that game to be good, but hopefully Mirror is good.
Mirror. Oh yeah.
The porn game that I bought.
Oh my God.
For 99
Still
cents.
You still haven't played it?
Nope, not yet. What do you think a 99 cents nut feels like? Imagine it. Does she
Well,
just
you
like?
know, it's.
Does she just like spit on your dick and then walk away?
That's all you get.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you paid
Well,
for. She
to
literally
its
sucks
credit-
it for a millisecond.
Oh my! There's 11,000 reviews,
For
and
what?
it's overwhelming.
For what?
For Mirror.
Oh wait, what? We're looking at those now.
I'm just looking at it on Steam, and it has over 10,000 reviews, and it's all overwhelmingly positive.
Seriously?
Yes. I'm dead.
I'm so happy.
Top comic or top review. Play this game with one hand.
I love this. This man, he's a man of culture. All right, he gets it. You know, in the end, Tim.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What?
I need to read this one negative review.
Okay.
He's just quoting the game.
Mm-hmm.
This next scene contains gore. Press curl to skip that shit. Okay. Presses curl. Does not skip. Watches as tentacle monster bloodily emerges from sexy shrine maiden's stomach, ripping her apart and killing her. Boner is not confused. Boner is scared. Boner runs away. 1 out of 10 would not scare off Boner by running perfectly good. Shrine maiden again.
Oh man. Dude, I am afraid. Now I'm kind of afraid to play this game. Is this one of those torture porn games? Now I'm slightly confused on what I should be expecting of this. I just wanted Honey Pop with medieval girls.
Well, apparently they can die, so just be careful for that.
That's the only thing I wanted them to do.
Oh. Hashtag where's Honey Pop 2?
Fucking incels, dude. It's being developed.
Well, where is it? I just
Dude,
need it.
he's gotta. What? I'm sorry. Have you not busted enough nuts lately, Tim?
I need to feel loved.
Yeah,
That's
you can't get
my
that from
problem.
porn. Oh, actually, I did find this video the other day of this Japanese girl just like spouting all this positive shit at us while masturbating.
Well,
that was reaffirming.
I'm into it.
Tim,
I can see, Tyler. I live life by this one photo I found, and it says,
whatever this is about to be.
"I don't need a GF so she can jerk off my dick. I need a GF so she can jerk off my heart."
Oh, that gay shit.
Because I can't do it myself.
Dude, I can. Not yours, but my heart. I can.
Just do it on demand.
Sorry, I didn't want to get your hopes up.
My hopes? I have no hopes. Because you know why? I killed them.
You know, I was talking to my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Today. And
ooh, what a faggot.
She said something along the lines of reading my interview, which, by the way, my interview is online in case you want to read it at elisepics.wordpress.com. And she said something along the lines of
mm-hmm.
The interview was very long, but it was worth it. And so I said to her, like, you're worth it? And then she said, no, I'm not. And I said, shut up, bitch. I'm trying to be sweet here.
Just let me do this for once, okay? Just let it happen.
Sometimes you just have to kill your girlfriend.
Oh.
I also released new music. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
Yes.
Did I put the link in here yet?
No.
I'm gonna shove it in your fucking face now.
Oh no.
Because new music from me that I recorded in 3 fucking hours. You know how strenuous it is to record music 3 hours before an interview? There are calluses all over my finger. My fingers were bleeding.
Oh.
God killed himself after he saw saw how well I did, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. New music.
New music. It's right there.
TylerMcAllister.bandcamp.com for new music. And if you don't like it, cool. I worked 3 hours on it. Or 2
Don't
hours.
like. Don't comment.
Oh God.
Only
no.
constructive criticisms
Oh
only.
no! It's back. Have you bought
If
your
you
physical
hate
copy of that yet?
I'm considering.
I am really considering it.
I'm just gonna put it in the middle of all my 40K stuff.
Yeah, right.
Just so like, if anybody's just
Throws
like, oh
everyone
wow,
off.
yeah, it's just like, oh wow, you really like this one series. It's just, yeah. They're just like, wait,
My
this doesn't
lord.
look like the others.
Yeah, that's. But it's still canon. It's just really. The author was experimenting with something new. It's kind of weird, but it's still.
A lot of
canon.
people don't like it, but you know, you just gotta appreciate it.
You gotta
I definitely
appreciate what it
recommend
did
it,
for
though.
the lore of Warhammer.
It really expanded. Looks it back. This doesn't sound sci-fi at all. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. Just you wait. Speaking of books, I'm getting some books in the mail.
Oh shit.
I got Laying Low by Diane Johnson.
Nice.
The author of The Shadow Knows, a book I praised very much. And then Psycho 2 by Robert Bloch. I never knew there was a Psycho book sequel until the other day. And now I want to check it out because I love the first Psycho. Maybe I loved it because I was reading it in the hotel where I was slowly going crazy. And I related to Norman's character at points. There are several customers that I would love to kill in the shot. No, anyways.
Oh.
It was a really good book. I want to see what he does with the second one. So.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to kill myself.
Oh!
I'm filming tomorrow.
Yee.
Very excited about that.
Expect some good things up ahead, boys and girls.
Yep. But I'm here to do a call out.
Oh.
Because Tim copped out on us, guys.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm going to read your excuse to the class.
Oh my god.
All right, listen. This is what happens to people who pass notes. Wait, actually.
No, it was a dilemma. At one point, I was just like, yeah, it sounds okay, and then I don't know. The more I thought about it, I was just like, If there was any feeling of you thought you were or being jerked around, I apologize. But
oh no, not at all. I don't understand. The mindset for the acting chops? Tim. In the words of Marlon Brando, you're never not acting.
Well, fuck Marlon Brando.
Hey! You don't talk about him like that. That man gave his
quite
soul.
Literally.
What? Oh, well, yeah, he is a pretty handsome guy. I will give you that. Well, 50s to 70s Marlon was a pretty handsome guy.
Yeah, whenever he was.
90s Marlon Brando, I don't want to discuss. But he still kept those same acting chops. By being a person. That is all you had to do. But I'm also thankful that you didn't come along on this one.
Wow.
Not because I hate you, but because it opened up an opportunity for this ending that we've created now. If I had given you a previous part, we wouldn't be able to do this ending that we're doing now, which I'll explain after the podcast ends. So, but I would eventually like to have you on camera again as a character. Probably someone who dies.
I don't know. It's just something I'm just not sure about. You know.
No, that's fair, man. As long as you don't tell me you don't think you can act, because that's bullshit. I know you can. I watched you get eaten by like 5 zombies in a forest once. And we literally we had guns, but we just stood there and watched. God damn it, I love that scene so much.
I wish you could pull it up. I just remember yelling dumbass shit in the middle of
Oh god. Oh damn. God, that was the best part of that scene. That and how literally we're all standing there with like fully automatic weapons, just watching you die. But yeah, no. And like I said, I don't want you to think that you're being pulled into a motion picture because I'm not doing those right now. These are all
yeah,
short
I know.
5-10-minute skits, and
well, you know,
none of them
you
involve
feel like
you
a
being
pusher,
fucking
okay?
ass. What?
I feel like I'm being used.
I'll show you
and
being
abused.
used.
Oh no! Oh no!
Behold, my last relationship. So if you look here on the diagram,
if you look closely to the stats,
if you look at the chart,
you'll see where my happiness tanked.
Why do you have such trust issues? Pulls down. If you look at the chart here,
you'll notice there's a certain huge dip.
That's the dip. That's the sound the dip makes. That's the sound I make every night when I cry myself to sleep. Am I right, my guys? Anyways, invest in my fucking business or I'll kill you all. I'll
throw you out this window. I'll throw you out this window.
I'll fucking destroy you.
Oh god.
All right, well.
You didn't even pitch a business. You just pitched your life story.
What'd you say, bitch? I said I'm in. How much do you want? Just enough to pay for the divorce.
No. Oh no!
Can we do like a Shark Tank parody where that's the pitch? He comes in with a fucking gun. Give me the goddamn money, or I'm fucking eat you in the ass. Oh Jesus! You know I'm gonna.
But first,
I'm gay, so I'm out.
No, he has to like go in there, just like, all right, I want your money, but I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna give you a 5-point PowerPoint and why you should give me your money.
1, I have a gun.
As you can see, it is real.
That gun is loaded. 3.
Yeah, no!
There are no paramedics here. Fund me, please.
Why do you need the money?
I just want to see my kids again.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
This got seriously less funny and more sad.
That's, yeah.
Way to kill the skit, Joey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, fuck you,
Thanks
guy.
for making everyone... Oh! Oh, he shot me! He actually shot me! Okay. That'll teach you, you unsympathizing billionaire bastards.
You have my money!
When did you turn into Duke Nukem?
Oh! I bet you're from the newest game, you fucking cuck.
Joke's on you. I know what you're thinking. I don't even play video games.
Oh no. Oh no.
I love Postal 2 so much. Just for lines like that. Hey, don't look at me. Book the kid with the keyboard.
Oh god.
Well, this has been the Somewhat Okay podcast. What did we talk about this time, Tim?
Well, we talked somewhat about the too many cooks situation.
Right,
you know, ruining pot and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Literal food, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the pecking order.
Yeah.
Basically, kids are just assholes. So.
We also talked about last night.
No, yeah, we talked about it last night.
Movie, by the way, for anyone who wasn't here for that.
We then moved on to your subjects, which were hallucinations.
Right.
Talked about
dreams.
Talked about some legitimate hallucinations.
Yeah. Simon.
Totally not drug induced or sickness induced.
No, absolutely not. Of course.
And a good majority of them dreams.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Dreams.
A lot of dreams.
Then finally we talked about
radical.
Oh yeah, radical centrists. And how we will rise.
Mm-hmm.
We're handing out pamphlets for the revolution.
Right. We're gonna wear minion outfits. Our uniform.
And then, yeah.
Kind of went off on tangents after that.
Yeah.
Lots of tangents.
Did
I
things.
forgot what we were even talking about just now.
What were we even talking about?
Yeah, right. Where am I?
Who are you?
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Shark Tank skit. God, that would be funny. I should actually write that. That would actually be funny. I'm gonna go in there and fucking kill every last one of them until I get my money. It's like before the Shark Tank interview.
He's like out in like a lobby with or he's out there in the lobby with other people.
Has the
and
gun.
Like...
I'm gonna go in there
and
and
they're
kill
just
every
like
last
sitting there.
motherfucker if they don't. Yeah, people are just calmly sitting around.
And one of them's just like, "Can I leave now?" It's just like, "No."
I'm gonna go in there and kill every single last one of those motherfuckers if they don't give me money. He walks in. Listen, I'm Catholic. I don't want to hurt anybody. What? Billy, what the fuck is going on right now? They just let a man in with a gun. Wait for it, guys. Ready? Cue the music. This is America.
Oh.
Yeah, this has been the Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode number 15.
Yeet yeet.
I don't know how we've made it this far, and we're still not canceled yet.
Yep. You know.
Shouts out to not being canceled yet.
So, I've been Tim. And he's been Tyler. And we'll catch you later.
It'll be somewhat okay.
Yes. I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Let me tell you what we got to do with all these.